We are controlling transmission. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
Skeeters Baseball.
Deep to left field, going back to the track, to the wall, and he got it all.
After missing the playoffs last year, the Skeeters look to get back to their winning ways as they strive to win it all again this season.
Holy cow!
Follow the Skeeters all season long as they drive for the 2018 Atlantic League Championship.
I don't believe what I just saw!
The Skeeters' new skipper, Pete Incaviglia, and his boys are primed to win it all as they look to claim the second title in franchise history.
Sugarland, it doesn't get any sweeter.
This is a live presentation of Sugarland Skeeters Baseball. Skeeters Baseball begins now.
And look who's coming up.
So let's go to the broadcast booth with the voice of the Sugarland Skeeters, Ira Liebman.
Welcome to Sugarland, Texas. We're live at Constellation Field, home of your Sugarland Skeeters, where tonight in Game 6 of a 7-game series and Game 6 of a 7-game homestand, the Skeeters come in with a 65-32 record. The Freedom Division first half champs have the best record in the Atlantic League. They are 20-15 in the second half. The Skeeters in the second half are 24-10. They are 5.5 games up on the Barnstormers. They take on the Liberty Division first half champs, Somerset Patriots, who have the second best overall record in the Atlantic League at 55-43. They are 20-15, but they are 2.5 games behind the front-running Long Island Ducks. Tonight, it'll be the Skeeters right-hander Connor Wade, who is 6-3 with a 3.77 ERA, against righty Vince Molesky, 3-1 with a 2.72 ERA. Game number 98 of the season, home game number 46. Hi, I'm Ira Liebman, joined again by Will Scott. And Will, Skeeters win last night. They've taken 4 of the first 5 games in this 7-game series.
Well, obviously, Somerset not at 100%, and Sugarland has been really hitting the ball well. Their pitching has been great on top of that. And Sugarland now with a 65-32 record. I mean, they are just dominating here in the second half. They've opened up a 5.5 lead over Lancaster after taking 4 of the first 5 from Somerset. But that game yesterday, Ira, the pesky Patriots wouldn't go away. They made it interesting in the end after the Skeeters jumped out to an early 4-0 lead.
Yeah, I think the real turning point in that game, Will, was that 4th inning when the bases were loaded with 2 errors, one by Beeler himself and then one by Alvaro Rondon, and it looked like that could really turn the game around. But then Beeler struck out 2 and got a ground to get a bases loaded, no out jam, and I think that kind of ended the rally. And the way the Somerset Patriots have been playing in this series, I think that was a little defeating.
Skeeters would go on to win 6-4. And 2 guys that have really been stepping up for Sugarland, Ira. Barrett Barnes out of the leadoff spot, 12-game hitting streak, hitting .375 with 14 runs, 2 doubles, 4 home runs, and 12 RBIs on that streak. And then especially Juan Silverio, who has replaced Courtney Hawkins in the cleanup spot. Hawkins obviously a tremendous loss to this lineup, but Silverio's really stepped up in his place.
Yeah, this is a guy that, we knew nothing about coming in. He just joined the Skeeters almost 3 weeks ago now, and we figured he'd be another kind of bench utility, Javier Betancourt type, but this guy is legit. I mean, a power-hitting phenom, phenomenal defensive player, and now in the cleanup spot and a big RBI spots for him almost every night.
Skeeters now against Somerset this season, 7-7. They were 3 games above 500, 3-6 coming in, but they've won 4 of the last 5 games against the Patriots. Skeeters have outscored the Patriots over the last 5 games, 29-16, out-hit them 58-40. But as I just mentioned earlier in the pregame show, Ira, Somerset, without their 3 top stars, this will not be the playoff team that we would see if we were to face them in the postseason.
Yeah, I even got a chance to speak to Somerset Patriots manager Brett Jody, and I said, hey, same thing. I was hoping this was going to be a big playoff preview perhaps, and he goes, yeah, we're short on starting pitching right now, so it's just not the same for us. So it's obvious, and it's a shame. The Skeeters were only 3-6 against this team coming into this series, but now it's 7-7. You think, all right, we can play against these guys, but it's a little, misleading.
Pitching matchup tonight, the former Arizona standout Connor Wade against Vince Molesky. And the last time we saw these two pitch was in Game 1, and they put on one heck of a pitching duel, Ira.
Yeah, Wade, 7 innings of 1-run ball, no walks, 3 strikeouts. And Wade now, we're going to have to keep track of this. 29 innings, 4 straight starts plus without a walk. Really unbelievable. And Molesky's 1-0 with a .84 ERA when you go through all of his 5 starts after coming out of the bullpen. He's played in 23 games, made 5 starts, but I think a little desperation. They need to bring a guy out of the bullpen. Some of it has worked, some of it hasn't. It worked with Molesky, but when this series started, you thought we're going to see a matchup like this every night, and it just hasn't been the case. Oddly, those two, including Molesky himself, he had 7 innings of no-run ball, so 7 shutout innings. He actually bested Wade, but neither one got the win in the 3-2 victory. That was the extra inning game.
And what's really impressive about Molesky in his 6 starts, he started the season as a reliever, first 18 games right out of the bullpen. He has an .084 ERA in his 5 starts this season. He has not allowed more than 1 earned run and has gone at least 6 innings pitched in every single one of those starts. Well, he'll have to face Juan Silverio tonight out of the cleanup spot. As we have discussed, he has been killing it in the 4-hole, and we got a chance to talk to Juan Silverio before the game, and you can listen to that interview when we return to the Skeeters postgame show in a moment.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere. Bam! And he just kept going. Thankfully, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance was there with the right auto coverage for how and where I drive. So I was on my way in no time to witness the hit and run that really mattered.
Now that's a moment worth covering. 877 Farm Bureau.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Find stories that will inspire and surprise. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. See all that the Hall of Fame and Museum has to offer and plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Hey Skeeters fans, if you're a senior, 55 or over, we have a great deal for you. Join our Silver Skeeters Club presented by Advanced Hearing Center. Silver Skeeters Club members receive admission to 9 Skeeters home games, free drink coupons on game days, exclusive VIP events, and much more. If you're a Skeeters fan aged 55 or over, don't miss out on this great opportunity. For more information, go online to sugarlandskeeters.com.
Shut up and sit down.
Here with Skeeters third baseman Juan Silverio, Javier Betancourt translating for us. Juan, you came to Sugar Land about 3 weeks ago. How did you ultimately wind up here with the Skeeters?
Que jugaste, no has jugado nunca aquí en esta liga, pero que ahora estás con los Skeeters. ¿Cómo te sientes en esta liga?
Me siento bien, gracias a Dios, ya que me han dado la oportunidad de venir de jugar, que es lo que a mí me gusta, y nada, seguir jugando bien para mi equipo y para mis compañeros y luego para mí.
He said he feels happy for the opportunity and he's glad to be here. He just like to play and like to help the team, and he just want to keep doing the same thing every time he got the opportunity just to help the team win.
You've had tremendous success in your first few weeks as a Skeeter, Juan. You weren't even playing anywhere last season. How have you been able to be so productive?
Que has jugado muy bien en la primera semana que jugaste aquí y ni siquiera jugaste el año pasado. ¿Cómo es que has sido tan productivo?
Pues sé que no jugué el año pasado en ningún lado, pero me mantuve trabajando en Dominicana siempre, nunca bajé la guardia, siempre me mantuve trabajando duro. Jugaba ya en un torneo que hay una liga de verano, y me mantuve siempre en pelota, practicando y trabajando duro.
He said he knows he didn't play last year, but he was always working hard. He was just playing a tournament over there in Dominican just to keep his timing and keep his work hard, and he's just playing off right now.
You played under Pete Incaviglia in Laredo in the American Association in 2015. How has it been to be reunited with Pete as well as Matt Sergey and Dennis Phipps? You also were on that Laredo team.
Jugaste para Pete en Laredo. y ahora estás otra vez con Pi aquí. ¿Cómo se siente eso de estar otra vez con el mismo manager y aparte jugar con Denny Fee, con Sergi y con peloteros que jugaron contigo en Laredo?
Yo me siento bien, gracias a Dios, ya que Pi ha confiado en mí y me ha dado la confianza y me trajo de nuevo a jugar con él porque él piensa que puedo hacer el trabajo, gracias a Dios, y le agradezco que me haya traído porque quería seguir jugando béisbol y me siento bien de jugar con Fi y mi otro compañero que hemos jugado en Laredo, ya que nos hemos llevado bien siempre.
He said he knows P and he's really grateful because P gave you the opportunity again, and then P trusts in him because he played with him and he did good, and now he just grateful for the opportunity that P just gave to him again, and he just feels so confident right now and so happy to be playing with guys that he played before.
Speaking with Juan Silverio here on the pregame show, that 2015 Laredo team won the American Association Championship. What did you learn in that one season with Laredo about what it takes to win a championship that could help you win another one this season with the Skeeters?
Tú ganaste el campeonato con Laredo, y ¿qué tú piensas que eso te ayuda a ganar el campeonato ahora con los Skeeters?
Bueno, tenemos tremendo equipo y creo y tengo la confianza de que el equipo sí puede ser campeón en todos los sentidos, porque tenemos picheo, tenemos defensa, y no tanto es que tenemos lo mejor, que nos llevamos bien uno al otro dentro y fuera del terreno.
He says the team now, I think is the best team for him because we got everything. We got pitching, we got hitting, we got defense, and the best thing that he said, he was like, we are like brothers inside of the field and outside of the field. So I think that chemistry, that's what's going to help us win this championship this year.
You've also played in the Dominican Winter League. You were teammates with some major leaguers like Casilla, Zuna, Familia. What were they like as teammates, and what did you learn from some of the big leaguers that you got to play with?
Cuando juegas allá en Winter Ball, que juegas con muchas grandes ligas en tu equipo de Dominicana, que tú puedes aprender de los peloteros de grandes ligas que han jugado contigo, como Zuna, y mencionó varios.
Aprendo muchas cosas buenas y positivas, ya que ellos han tenido un nivel, que han jugado grandes ligas y eso, y ellos llevan muchas cosas positivas y dan consejos, buenos consejos, y dicen que trabajen fuerte y que sigan trabajando y que nunca desmayen. Eso es lo bueno que ellos tienen, que siempre van allá y van a enseñar a cada uno.
Yeah, he said it's really nice to be there playing with big leagues because they got the max level, and they're like humble people. They're trying to always giving advice to everybody. So he's trying to learn every positive things from them.
Speaking with Juan Silverio, Skeeters third baseman, on the pregame show, your manager Pete Incaviglia said that some people play third base, but you are born to play third base. What do you make of your comments? What do you make of those comments by your manager?
Pete dice que la gente juega a tercera base, pero él dice que tú naciste para jugar a tercera base. Entonces, que ¿cómo tú trabajas eso?
Nada, todos los días trato. Yo todos los días salgo a jugar duro, salgo a jugar béisbol, así me falle en el bate, sea lo que sea. Quiero ayudar a mi equipo en lo que sea. Yo trabajo, hago mi rutina normal como todo el mundo, como cada quien la puede hacer, y sigo trabajando, aparo mi rolling y sigo trabajando fuerte.
He said he's always come to play baseball max effort, and he has a routine just to try to help the team. And he said it don't matter if they don't get a hit, but he's trying to help the team like defense or by hitting. That's why he's so focused and play defense when he's not doing really good hitting. And he said he's always trying to do the max effort and giving 100%.
After 6 years in the minor leagues with the White Sox and Reds organization, you finally reached AAA in 2014. What was that adjustment like for you making the jump to AAA?
Que después de 6 años en ligas menores con White Sox y Boston, finalmente llegaste en 2014 a AAA. ¿Cómo fue el ajuste para ese nivel?
Bueno, cuando regresé de la temporada de 2013 que ha tenido con el equipo de Cincinnati, ya que me habían cambiado, seguí trabajando duro, trabajé porque quería seguir adelante, quería seguir avanzando. Ese fue mi trabajo.
He said when he got traded from the Reds, he was just always working hard. He wanted to keep playing baseball. He wanted to keep like step by step, and he was just working so hard just to make it. And when he got to AAA, it was like another step, and he never stopped working.
You played in the Mexican League in 2016. How does the talent there stack up against the talent you faced here in the Atlantic League?
Jugaste en México, y ¿cómo tú piensas que el talento sea allá en comparación al talento que tienes aquí?
Pues yo jugué bien en México, pero es muy diferente el talento que tengo allá, que tengo aquí ahora, porque ahora he trabajado más, me he preocupado más y me he esforzado más, y cada año que pasa aprendo algo más.
He's a lot of competition over there, but he never stopped taking anything for granted. He always trying to work harder and harder just to be better. And he said the talent that he has over there in Mexico is not the same that he got here, because now he's just more mature, and then he's been working harder just to be who he are right now.
Courtney Hawkins signed with the Reds organization last week. You have taken over as the cleanup hitter. Do you feel more pressure at the plate in that role, or are you more comfortable as a cleanup hitter?
Después que firmaron a Hawkins, tú has sido el encargado de batear de cuarto. ¿Siente que hay más presión en esa posición del bate?
No, me siento normal. Lo importante es jugar, así me ponga de último, de primero, no importa dónde me ponga. Lo importante es que estar jugando y hacer el trabajo donde me ponga. Yo me siento normal, no tengo presión ni nada.
He said it's not pressure, he just feels normal. He just want to be in the lineup, and he don't care if he's the little guy or the last guy in the lineup. He just want to be there, and he just want to help the team. That's why he feels comfortable whatever he pulls in the lineup.
That was Juan Silverio in the pregame show. Javier Betancourt as well. Back here in a moment.
Hey Skeeters fans, have a worry-free kids birthday party here at Constellation Field. You and your guests will have everything you need, including access to our picnic plaza, pool, food, cake, and so much more. The birthday child will be able to throw out the first pitch, get a jersey with their name and number, and we will sing happy birthday to them on the dugout. Join us at Constellation Field, where we will do all the work so you can enjoy the game.
Are you buying or selling a home in Longmeadow Farms, Aliana, Waterside Estates, Pecan Grove, New Territory, Greatwood, or Harvest Green? Depend on Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors at 281-777-1907. A multi-million-dollar producer and Fort Bend County real estate expert, Kim is uniquely qualified with a proven track record of success and almost 20 years of satisfied customers. Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors, 281-777-1907.
We are La Casina. Los Skeeters!
Hey, Skeeters fans, if you're a senior, 55 or over, we have a great deal for you. Join our Silver Skeeters Club presented by Advanced Hearing Center. Silver Skeeters Club members receive admission to 9 Skeeters home games, free drink coupons on game days, exclusive VIP events, and much more. If you're a Skeeters fan aged 55 or over, don't miss out on this great opportunity. For more information, go online to sugarlandskeeters.com.
Has your home or commercial insurance claim been denied or underpaid? At Morgan Elite Specialist Services, we know that the insurance claim process can be stressful. Our public adjusters have the experience to make this process as smooth, easy, and comfortable as possible, so you can get on with enjoying the things you're protecting. Learn more by visiting us online at messtx.com. That's MESSTX.com. Or call us today at 855-445-3404. We truly look forward to meeting you.
Every Saturday home game at Constellation Field will feature a giveaway or a post-game concert for fans in attendance. Giveaway nights include such items as hats, Swats and Star Wars bobbleheads, a Tracy McGrady bobblehead, and much, much more. While the post-game concerts feature artist 80s sensation The Spasmatics, country bands with Roger Krieger and Jack Ingram, and even a Jimmy Buffett cover band. For a full lineup, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Thanks, Kyle. I'm down here with Harper, and she is ready to get this game going. Take it away.
Play ball.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. Time to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Somerset Patriots. Leading off in center is Justin Pacioli. Batting second and playing second is Mike Francoso. The shortstop is Alfredo Rodriguez in the 3-hole. The cleanup hitter is Justin Trapp. He'll be in right. Andy Chavez is the DH. He'll bat 5th. Ramon Flores bats 6th. He'll be in left. At 3rd, it's Nate Coronado. He'll be in the 7th spot. Batting 8th is Matt Oberste at 1st, and batting 9th, catcher Mike Blank.
Lining up defensively for your Skeeters will be Anthony Jansanti in left field. Barrett Barnes is the center fielder. Luke Dykstra, after a player of the game performance last night, is in right field. Juan Silverio, a pregame interview as at third base. Javier Betancourt back in the lineup. He's at shortstop. Daniel Robertson is at second base. Derek Norris-Dino at first base. Coco Albert Cordero is catching. Pitching is all-star Connor Wade.
Wade comes in at 6-3, a 3.77 ERA. This will be his 22nd game, his 16th start, 97 2/3. He has struck out 54, walking an incredibly low just 12. So 12 walks in 15 starts, 113 hits allowed. Outside of the start on July 8th at Long Island, Wade has gone 3-1 with a 2.73 ERA in 14 starts, and that's over 82 1/3. Wade has allowed just 2 walks over his last 6 starts, spanning 36 innings. He's gone 29 consecutive innings over the last 4+ starts without walking a batter at all. Justin Pacioli steps in, the center fielder, 263, no home runs, and 20 RBIs. First pitch of the ball game is a little bit inside, ball 1, 1-0, and we're underway. Game 6 of a 7-game homestand, also Game 6 of a 7-game series. Skeeters, after winning last night by a score of 6-4, have taken 4 of the first 5. This one is strike at the knees, 1-1 strike to count. Skeeters now at 7-7 the season series. Skeeters were just 3-6 against these Patriots coming into this series before winning 4 of 5. Wade kicks and fires the 1-1. This one is a little bit low. 2 balls and a strike. 29-35. Wade is lifetime, a 4.05 ERA, 137 games coming into this season, 89 of them starts. The 2-1. Swung and foul tipped into the mitt of Albert Cordero. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Umpires for tonight is Ken Leventhal. Behind the dish calling balls and strikes. Reggie Liggins is the first base umpire, and at third is John Sevier. 2-2 coming here from Wade. Let's see where Cordero sets up. Albert will set up on the outside corner. This one swung and grounded past the mount, up the middle, and through for a base hit just past the diving Daniel Robertson behind second on the grass. And first batter reaches via a hit. 1 on and none out in these running pads. You always have to keep an eye on all their base runners. In fact, when you look at just Pacioli by himself, he's stolen 27. He has yet to be caught. And 139 steals on the season as a team. That's just unbelievable.
I mean, 27 for 27. I mean, you never see that. I mean, it's tough enough to, go 5 for 5, but 27 in a row to start the season is really remarkable.
They're going to set up inside on the first pitch to the left-hand hitting Francoso, but first Wade will chase back Pacioli. 288, 2 home runs, 36 RBIs. You know the Skeeters know Pacioli is fast. Do you think any of them have an idea that he's not been caught in 27 tries?
Not if they don't look at the game notes.
This one is a throw to first. Again, Pacioli gets back.
They've probably done their homework, though. They know as a leadoff hitter, he's going to be able to have a lot of speed, and he's probably, I'd say top 5, best stolen base guys in this entire league.
First pitch, bunting, and a drag run down the first base line. Will it roll foul? It does. No balls and 1 strike to count here on Francoso. Tried a little Alvaro Rondon there with the drag bunt from the left side.
Francoso, much like Connor Wade, was named to the All-Star team, went 2 for 4 with an RBI double for the Liberty division. Wade getting to pitch for the Freedom division through a scoreless inning.
It's currently 92 degrees, 57% humidity, and a south wind of 11 miles an hour means it's blowing in from right center, so tough on lefties here like Francoso. This one is slashed down the left side, 0-2, so you can take the bunt out of play now for Francoso, but Pacioli could go at any given moment. Well, the hard-charging Ducks have won 7 of 10. The Patriots, in reverse, they have lost 7 of 10, and they find themselves looking up for the first time this season at the Ducks. They're 2.5 games back in the Liberty Division. Patriots won the first half Liberty Division title, so they're already in the playoffs. The 0-2 swung on and missed strike 3, and there's the first K of the day, and there's one away. We mentioned Wade, he does not walk many batters, also doesn't strike out a ton, but all he does is get guys out. That's really important. 97 2/3, 54 strikeouts, so roughly a strikeout once every 2 innings, but just 12 walks, so still better than 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
Rodriguez in this series just 2 for 20. It's kind of surprising because his overall number's really, really good. 301, 4 home runs, 47 RBIs.
Rodriguez comes in at 301, 4 home runs, and 47 ribbies on the season. Righty-righty matchup for Wade. Another throw to first, Francoso back. All the Skeeters, even right-handers, have very good moves. Talked about the problems for the Patriots. Getting a lot of runners on, but not getting a lot in. They have stranded 761 base runners this season. There goes the runner, Justin Pacioli. That one fouled off, so he'll have to come back. No balls and 1 strike here on Rodriguez. Just underway, top of the first, Ira Lehman along with Will Scott. Skeeters trying to make it 5-1 on this homestand and on this series. 7-11 is your time. That would be a good sponsor right there. I just want to throw to first.
There's not many 7-Elevens in Houston, are there?
Not a ton. More in the
I was in Fort Worth a couple weeks ago and stopped by a 7-Eleven, got a big gulp. You got to do that if you're at 7-Eleven.
No doubt. That and the Slurpee. There goes Pacioli. This one's served out to right center field, but it's going to be caught by Barnes, and they might double up Pacioli. Here comes a throw to first. It is just a little late. Barnes couldn't get enough on the throw, but that's the second out. Pacioli was going to be a dead man down at second. Did not pick up the ball in time.
Well, it was obvious from the very beginning that Barnes had a play on that ball, and Pacioli was just standing at second base, and he has a lot of confidence in his speed, give him that, but I was really surprised he didn't start running back earlier, but luckily for him, able to get back in time.
Cleanup hitter Justin Chappell stepped in. 276, 5 home runs, 26 RBIs. Wade trying for a quick and relatively quiet inning here in the first. This one low and away, 1 ball and no strikes, just 10 pitches so far for Wade, 8 of them for strikes. A little bit of an overcast day, just a little bit of sun in the outfield. Now it's trying to poke its head through, which is bad news for Anthony Jansanti in left. That is a tough left field sun. Not as bad in right, not too bad in center. This one is swung and a hit in the air. Speaking of, Jansanti shading his eyes, but looks to have a beat on it. And now will adjust to it, and he lost it actually. Wow, luckily for him it went foul. I told you that's a tough left field sun, and thought Jansanti knew where it is, just covering his eyes to the last second. He had no idea where the ball was, and luckily it went into the corner, which was a good 30 feet away from him.
Well, I couldn't tell if he had a play on it, if it was going right toward him, and he knew exactly where it was, or if he had lost it. And sure enough, he had lost it. And I thought that was going to be well out of play, but luckily for Sugar Land, it was out of play, but a lot closer than originally anticipated.
Too bad. 10 seconds earlier, it was complete cloud cover out there. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. Look for Pacioli to most likely go here. And if he doesn't go here, certainly on a 1-2 pitch. And a chance to get out of this with a low pitch count in the first. Snap throw to first, but diving back in is Pacioli, and Wade thinking along the same lines. Well, in steps the right-handed hitting right fielder again with a 1-1 count on him. Stands very close to the plate and deep in the box. Another throw to first. Pacioli back, standing up this time. Trapp stands in there at 5'10", 165 pounds. A relatively big dude. 6 for 15 in this series. 2 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and a stolen base. The 1-1. Pacioli stays put. The ball low, 2-1. last season. Played 45 games with the Sussex County Miners. That's in the Can-Am League. Hit .253 with a home run and 16 RBIs. Stole 15 bases as well. Like you said, about outside the 2-1. There goes Pacioli. This one is fouled into the Patriots dugout on the left side. That'll leave in the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and no score here in the top of the first, just underway here.
Trapp in right field tonight, but he's also spent time at shortstop this season. Started the 2017 season with Sussex County in the Can-Am before joining Somerset in July of 2017.
Wade from the stretch. They set him inside. Let's see if Patrick goes again. He does not. The ball misses inside 3-2. So now he'll be going with a full count and 2 down. Wade looked like he was going to skate with a relatively low pitch count. Now 15 pitches at a 2-to-1 strike to ball ratio. 10 for strikes, 5 for balls. Wade peeking over his left shoulder at Pacioli. There he goes, and this one way inside, low ball 4. Now that ends the string of 29 scoreless innings without allowing a walk. Gets one right here in the first. So first and second, 2-on-2 out here for Andy Chavez. 40-year-old Chavez spent the bulk of his time with the Mets, time with the Expos. Still hitting well, 288, 2 home runs, 27 RBIs for the left-hand hitting DH. Chavez is hitting very well right now in particular. It's a 10-game hitting streak and has reached base in 23 of 25. During the streak, however, he's 39 for 103, a 379 mark. 12 multi-hit games during that span. He's raised his average 56 points. Check swing, did he go? They say no. Wow, I thought he went around. 1 ball and no strikes to count.
Well, it makes a lot of sense that they moved Chavez up to the cleanup spot. Chavez is on a 10-game hit streak, hitting .500 on that streak.
Chavez, a former Atlantic League batting champ with the now defunct Bridgeport Bluefish. And this one is served out to left field. Does Jansanti see this one? Yes, he does. And I'll bring it in for the final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Somerset does not score here in the top of the first. Skeeters coming to bat for the first time when we return.
Has your home or commercial insurance claim been denied or underpaid? At Morgan Elite Specialist Services, we know that the insurance claim process can be stressful. Our public adjusters have the experience to make this process as smooth, easy, and comfortable as possible, so you can get on with enjoying the things you're protecting. Learn more by visiting us online at messtx.com. That's MESSTX.com. Or call us today at 855-445-3404. We truly look forward to meeting you.
This is Skeeters
Well,
broadcaster
Kyle,
Will
this is
Scott.
Matthew, and he
Sugarland
is
Unite.
ready to race
Get your
against
postseason
Watson
tickets
in
now
the
by
mascot
calling
race. All right,
TDECU.
Matthew,
Ticket
go ahead and
office
take your spot right there at first base.
281-240-4487.
Watson stretching it out at second. Are you ready to go
or
over
you
there?
can go to
Okay, on your mark.
And be sure
Get
to join
set,
the voice of the Skeeters, Ira Liebman, for every
And
playoff
they
game
are
on
off
Sweet 96.1
and
FM.
running. Matthew's running
the new home
nice
of the
and
Sugar
fast,
Land
rounding
Skeeters, as your
second, but
Skeeters look to take
Swanson's already
home
almost
their
a third.
second title in franchise
Keep
history.
going, Matthew. You
Go
got
Skeeters.
it. Awesome job. Swanson's trying
Spring
to
free
mess with some of the
trampoline.
players, but you know what? Matthew's
The perfect way to
not
go
phased, and he's
outside
gonna
and
run
be
right
active.
past you.
Your family will enjoy the thrill of a
the mascot
trampoline that
race.
keeps them
Better
safe
luck
and
next
engaged
time,
all year
Swanson.
long,
Back up to
right
you,
in your
Kyle.
backyard. Visit us in Katy or online at www.springfreetrampoline.com. Smart in safety, smart in quality, smart in innovation. Spring Free Trampoline.
Time to take a look at the starting lineup for your Sugarland Skeeters. Barrett Barnes will lead it off. He'll be in center. Batting second, Anthony Jansanti in left. At first, Derek Norris bats third, the cleanup hitter. Juan Silverio at third. Albert Cordero is catching, batting fifth. It is Daniel Robinson batting sixth. He'll be at second base. In right, Luke Dykstra batting seventh. Batting eighth, Dennis Phipps, the DH. And batting ninth, Skeeters shortstop Javier Betancourt.
Ramon Flores in left field. Pacioli is in center. Justin Trapp, the right fielder. Nate Coronado at third base. Alfredo Rodriguez at shortstop. Mike Francoso at second. Matt Oberste is at first base. Mike Blank at catcher, and pitching is Vince Molesky.
Stepping in, Barrett Barnes to lead it off for the Skeeters. No score, bottom of the first. 268, 12 home runs, 45 RBIs. Barnes with 4 leadoff home runs here in just the last month. First pitch is a strike to Barnes. No balls and 1 strike to count to Barrett. Barrett riding a 12-game hitting streak right now, hitting .378 during the streak, going 17 for 45. That includes 4 home runs and 12 RBIs as well. The 0-1. Barnes takes this one on the outside corner for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 the count. Barnes stands close to the plate, leads the league in both hits, or hit by pitches, I should say, and walks. This one in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Barnes.
Molesky this season 3-1, a .272 ERA in 23 games. Only 5 starts, 61 strikeouts and 72 and 2/3 innings pitched. Only 14 walks. But as a starter, he has an .084 ERA in 5 starts coming in. From Pennsylvania originally.
Also 4th in the Atlantic League for Barnes in on-base percentage at .405. Swung and missed at a ball low and away. And there is out number 1. First strikeout for Molesky. 1 out, none off for Anthony Jansanti. Anthony comes in at .295 with 15 home runs and 46 RBIs for Anthony. He is hitting 10 of his last 11 games, hitting at a .378 clip, going 17 for 45, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. 4th in the league in home runs with those 15, and 3rd in runs scored with 65. Open stance from the right side for Jansanti against the right-hander Vince Molesky. They set up outside, and the first pitch is swung and hit just to the right of the shortstop for a base hit. Now he has hit in 11 of his last 12 games. And with that speed, he might try to swipe a bag here. Rondon and Jansanti going back and forth to take over the team lead. Right now, Alvaro has a 2 stolen base lead. He leads Anthony 27-25. Skeeters as a team over 100 and 104 steals, trying to become a 100 team, 100 steals and 100 stolen bases. They have the 104 steals and 96 home runs. In steps Derek Norris, 255 for Derek. 9 home runs, 43 RBIs. This one served out to right field, shallow right field. Mike Francoso, the second baseman, will bring it down going towards the line. And there's 2 down. So 2 down, 1 on, excuse me. For the cleanup hitter, Juan Silverio. We'll see if our own Will Scott had him on the pregame show, if he's the kiss of death or not. A broadcast pregame interview jinx, or what is the opposite of a jinx?
What is it? Man, that's a good question.
Was that an antonym? Opposite
see
words?
Here. I'm on it.
A blessing.
That makes sense.
Well, first pitch here to Silverio, a very good first ball fastball hitter, and he crushes this one into left field, and the left fielder didn't even see it. Not that he had a chance. It'll be off the base of the wall. They're going to hold Jansanti at third. It's going to be a double for Silverio, and no jinx there. Second and third, 2 on, 2 out.
I guess you could call that the pregame interview blessing.
There you go. Skeeters with a chance to strike here in the first inning. Silverio continues to pummel the ball from the cleanup spot. That is his 5th double. So now 5 home runs, 5 doubles in 24 games with the Skeeters. Albert Cordero will have a chance to drive in his 53rd run here. The switch hitter batting here from the left side. The catcher comes in at .293. 10 home runs and 52 RBIs. Surprised Somerset playing the infield back here?
Yeah, I mean, there is 2 outs. That makes sense a little bit.
This one is outside. And Mike Francoso playing on the grass at second. I guess he feels Albert's going to pull. A little bit of a shift there. It's not even really a shift. He's just playing deeper than any second baseman maybe in baseball history. I mean, he's like 3 or 4 feet on the grass at second. Nowhere near that dirt. The 1-0. This one swung and a miss. Cordero way out in front of an off-speed pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. 2 outs, 2 on. No score here, bottom of the first. Game 6 of a 7-game series. Skeeters 4-1 so far.
Francoso kind of a second outfielder, second right fielder right now for Somerset.
Bring up an interesting point in baseball history. If I have time here, the 1-1. I will not know. Off the mid, a backhanded attempt by Molesky. It comes to the shortstop Rodriguez to throw to first in time. Wow. Molesky backhanded it with his back to the plate. It went off of his mitt to the left and in front of second. The shortstop Rodriguez charged it and fired it to first. So the old 1-6-3 put out, just like you draw it up. That'll save a run, maybe two. And the Skeeters are scoreless here in the first. Through one inning of play, no score between the Somerset Patriots and the Skeeters from Constellation Field.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere. Bam!
Well,
And he just kept
tonight
going.
we're going to play
Thankfully,
tic-tac-toe,
Texas
but we're
Farm
going to add
Bureau
a spin
Insurance
to
was
it.
there.
Literally, we're adding
with the
some
right
dizzy back
auto
to
coverage for
tic-tac-toe.
how
I have
and
4
where I drive.
contestants down here
I was
ready
on my
to
way
get
in no
dizzy.
time
When
to
I
witness
say
the
so,
hit
they're
and
going to
run.
spin around
That
their bat
really
3
mattered.
times. Once
Now
they do that,
that's a
they're going to
moment
grab
worth
their
covering.
letter and run to the board, and the
877
goal is
Farm Bureau.
tic-tac-toe.
Hey
All
folks,
right, guys,
this
let's
is
put our
Blaine
face
Law,
down on the bat.
the owner of the Lost Cajun in Rosenberg, Texas at the Brazos Town Center. I'd like to introduce you to the Lost Cajun.
This is Griff, the Lost Cajun, and we're so glad to be in Rosenberg, Texas. Come out, folks, and meet us. Try some great food, seafood gumbo, chicken and salsa gumbo, crawfish etouffee, red beans and rice lobster bits, and jambalaya. Les bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Oh, they got that food to go in there.
Down
Cater
to
that
that
gate
final
in
square is gonna be
281-762-0512.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's probably the hardest question we all answer every day. May I suggest La Cocina Mexican Restaurant? Dine in or take away. They have the best Mexican food in the area, and it's all handmade from scratch. Try their famous street tacos. The Fiesta Packs are unbeatable, and delivery is provided. Located at 515 FM 359, or for even quicker service or reservations, 281-238-0872. That's 281-238-0872.
Hi, I'm Kim Holstead with Coldwell Banker United Realtors in Sugar Land. Go Skeeters!
Top of the second, a scoreless game thanks to a nifty last out. Ball went off Vince Molesky to Alfredo Rodriguez at short to first for a 1-6-3 putout. Otherwise, this is a 1 or 2-0 Skeeters lead. Ramon Flores, the left-handed hitting left fielder, will lead it off. It'll be Flores, Nate Coronado, and Matt Oberstein. Flores 246, 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. This one is a little bit low and away. 1 ball and no strikes here to Flores. Wade, fairly quick worker, kicks and deals, and this one is a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, good news for the Patriots. The Blue Crabs are pummeling the Ducks. They're up by 6 runs in the 6th, 7-1. Bad news for the Bees. The Barnstormers are beating the Road Warriors 4-2. And speaking of the Bees, they're up 4-2 on the Revolution, the bottom of the 7th. Well, the Bees want to get into the playoffs. They have to stay in front of the Ducks or catch the Barnstormers, by the way, who now have the 2nd best record in the league. They've taken over the 2nd best record from the Patriots. It's going to be a tough climb for the Bees. Sadly, because they're really clearly the 5th best team, but that's not going to get you in the playoffs. Ground ball to the opposite side. Betancourt has it. The shortstop will throw it to first, and there's one away. That'll bring in Nate Coronado, the third baseman, 286, with a home run and 7 RBIs for Coronado.
It's also going to be a tough time for the Barnstormers, a tough climb for the Barnstormers because right now they're 5.5 games back of Sugar Land, so their only hope buyers are that wild card, which would likely happen. Sugar Land is going to win the second half.
Yeah, most likely just 1 wild card spot right now as we sit, assuming that the Ducks would get that second half title. I mean, the Barnstormers with the 2nd best overall record would be the wild card team. The 1-0, this one is crushed down the left side, hooking foul. 1-1, Coronado, a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native, to Camden County College.
So if it's Skeeters, that's the case, it'd be Skeeters Barnstormers in the semifinals, right? First round playoffs.
Freedom Division Series, correct. This one, a slow chopper left side of the mound. Wade has it. He'll fire it to first a little low, but on target. 1-3 on the putout, and there's 2 down. 3 in a row now retired by Wade. 2 outs, not out for Matt Oberste. Oberste, 243, 2 home runs, and 14 RBIs. No score here in the top of the second. Who would have thought the Skeeters would have taken 4 of the first 5 coming into this series? Well, in steps number 7. First pitch is strike. Now, I'm going to take a guess here. He went to the University of Oklahoma, and he is originally from Arkansas, but went to high school in Oklahoma. Number 7, of course, the most famous Oklahoma number 7 is Mickey Mantle. I'm taking that's why he wears it. This one hit up the middle for a base hit. On the string of 3 straight retired.
Yeah, that would make sense. I got to talk to Oberste the other day. He said he grew up a huge University of Oklahoma fan, but he didn't get an offer out of high school, even though he was a high school athlete of the year. But we went to Connors State Community College and got a call from OU after his first year at Connors State, and said it was a no-brainer to commit to his Sooners.
A 1 on, 2 outs on number 9 hitter, catcher Mike Blank. 149, a home run, 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitch low and away, 1-0. Now, when do you hear the train that loud over here by the ballpark? We were in Bridgeport. There would be a train that ran right past the outfield and the Long Island Ferry, so you'd hear both. And the train conductor would stop sometimes and get out of the train and just watch it from the tracks. That was interesting. Unless there was a train behind him, would have been non-interesting. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Cordero sets up outside. This one is hit into the net to our right. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You know, also has a train right behind their stadium.
Here we go.
Well, I'm giving you a guess.
Is it going to be your Blue Wahoos or your Smokies or one of those?
Oh, yeah, the Rumble Ponies.
Rumble Ponies.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of the 3. 31 pitches now for Wade. As one low and away back into Mike Cordero. Comes up ready to throw. And Oberste remains at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. No score here in the top half of the second inning. I wonder if Oberste will take off at some point. Now, Oberste wanted to play football, right? But he didn't get any dual offers, play baseball and football at the same school? Or he saw the chance to go to University of Oklahoma?
He felt like he was best at football. That's the sport he enjoyed playing the most. He felt like he was best at it.
This one is hit into left center field. Barnes is there. And Skeeter's smooth center fielder will bring it down for the final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base. Middle of the second, no score here in Sugar Land.
Salon Evan and Day Spa is the premier of Veda Concept Salon in Sugar Land. Locally owned and family operated since 1989. Let our Aveda trained stylists take you to the highest level of satisfaction with the latest techniques for coloring, highlighting, and precision haircuts. Treat yourself to our famous Aveda facial, a relaxing massage, or a signature manicure and pedicure. Have an ultimate salon experience today at Salon Evan and Day Spa. 281-980-5160. 281-980-5160.
Tuesdays are 2 for Tuesdays at Constellation Field this season. Every Tuesday home game, fans can buy 1 field box ticket or grassland ticket and get 1 free. Watch the Skeeters in exciting Atlantic League action. Half-price tickets for groups are also available each Tuesday, or you can buy tickets 24/7 at sugarlandskeeters.com. For more details, give us a call at 281-240-4487. That's 240-HITS. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hey fans, come bring the family for one of the most exciting nights of the week here at Constellation Field. Firework Fridays, where we celebrate our Skeeters like it's the 4th of July. With music and a fantastic fireworks show after each and every Friday home game that's included with your ticket purchase. We'll be doing this every Friday through the entire Skeeter season, so start off your weekend with a bang. For more information, contact us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
Bottom of the second inning. Skeeters will try to strike first in this scoreless contest. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Daniel Robertson, Luke Dykstra, and Dennis Phipps. Robertson joining the team very, very recently. He's playing in his second game with the Skeeters. Robertson 1 for 4 in his debut yesterday. A little bit of a crouch at the plate. Stands high in the box with an open stance. The right-hander Molesky deals, and first pitch is fouled above our heads here behind home plate. No balls and 1 strike to count.
Lots of Skeeters continue to swing at the first pitch. They're being aggressive thus far tonight against Molesky, who really pitched well in game 1.
Robertson began at AA and AAA this season. In the Arizona system, we had Jacksonville and Reno. This one is crushed into left field. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul. No balls and 2 strikes to count here on Robertson. And haven't been to Reno Stadium, but I hear it is unbelievable. Aces Park. Say, hey, it's Aces. No balls and 2 strikes here. Both teams with no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. The 0-2. This one is just off the outside corner. Good eye by Robertson. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Molesky so far, just 12 pitches, 10 of them for strikes. Well, everybody is in the shade now, so no more blinding sun as it gets darker a little bit earlier and earlier this time of year. This one in the dirt, 2-2. And soon the kids will be going back to school. Oh, wait. You're one of those.
That's me.
Going back to the
Going back to college, yes.
Orangetown.
USA. Orangetown, Salt City, USA, actually.
Salt City.
You didn't know that was Syracuse's nickname?
No, is there a lot of salt on food there? The 2-2. So one shot foul. No, it's going to be a fair ball. A couple of feet in front of home plate to throw to first on the foul side of first. They got to call it a foul ball now. That's what I thought. Everybody got a little too over anxious there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Why is it the Salt City?
There's a lot of salt mines back in the day or something like that.
The Salt City. And here comes Brett Jody, the manager for Somerset. I think there were 2 calls here. I think Ken Leventhal, the home plate umpire, called it fair, and then the first base umpire called it foul. It is the home plate umpire's call until it passes first base. And now the first base umpire, for some reason, explaining it. I think Jody is saying the same thing here. It looked like it was fair. I mean, it was in the batter's box, but it was in front and to the right of home. I think he's going to ask for the umpires to discuss this one, but I don't know if first base umpire Reggie Liggins is going to let the third base umpire call it. He had a better look at it. What did you think?
I thought it was a foul ball. So a roll foul.
I don't think Brett Jody's going to win this one. Jody, of course, a little big league time with the Yankees. South Carolina native. Why they sort this out? Time for a little Baseball 101, brought to you by our good friends at Texas State Technical College of Fort Bend County. Make your own history by earning your associate's degree at TSTC. Visit tstc.edu to learn more. Well, on this day in baseball history, August 15, 2006, in a contest which takes 5 hours and 21 minutes to complete, the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies at Coors Field 2-1. The 18-inning game ties the D-backs franchise record for the most innings played in a game and also the longest in Colorado history for both frames played in time of game. That's a look at this day in baseball history, brought to you by Texas State Technical College of Fort Bend County. Well, in steps Robertson now with a count of 2-2 on him, and this one just off the outside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes, very close. This might turn out to be a pretty good at-bat here for Robertson. Molesky now 16 pitches, 11 for strikes here in the second. No score between the Skeeters and the Patriots. This one is hit into left center field. This could be, no, it's going to be caught by Ramon Flores, the left fielder, who hard charging the left fielder. So the line to the left is out number 1. Luke Dykstra will step in. And Dykstra is having quite a first couple of games. He's got a hit in each of the first 2 games he has played. Dykstra is 3 for 6 so far in his Skeeters career. Of course, the son of former big league great Lenny Dykstra. Yesterday, 2 for 4 of the runs scored, an RBI and a stolen base. And our player of the game. Popped up behind home plate. It's the catcher Blank. Does he have room near the screen? He does, and makes the catch right in front of the back wall for out number 2. So 2 outs now here for Dennis Phipps. A right-handed hitting DH, 266, 7 home runs and 32 RBIs for number 29. No score here, bottom of the second. Phipps and the Skeeters trying to strike first. Although I tell you, it's the Patriots who really need to score first, and they have had a tough time scoring runs. And even when they've gotten runs, their starting pitching has not been good enough to hold a lead. Now, Molesky, one of the good pitchers, not on the DL or playing in the Mexican League. This one a strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike to count.
Well, just imagine if they didn't have him, because he was a reliever to start the season. They move him to the starting rotation about a month and a half ago, and since then he's been arguably the best pitcher in this entire league.
The 0-1. This one swung and hit into right center field. Pacioli's there, and he'll glove it over his left shoulder for the final out. So Molesky has a 1-2-3 inning. A line out, a foul out, and a fly out. We are through 2, and we are still scoreless.
Available female is seeking a long-term relationship with someone I can depend on. For someone that I can trust and feel safe with. For someone that isn't just after me for my money. Someone who is ASC certified and can handle all my automotive needs.
Christian Brothers Automotive is the perfect match for you. Located in New Territory right behind the Randalls, Christian Brothers is locally owned and operated by Kelly Adams. You can trust Kelly to take the fear out of auto care. Her number is 281-242-2886 to start your new relationship today.
Sweet 96 is a brand new radio station designed just to serve Sugar Land and Fort Bend County. But we can't build the best without your help. Spread the word about our good work and we'll do the same. Like us on Facebook at Sweet 96 FM or drop us an email at our website, sweet96.com. Together, we will build a better city and Fort Bend County. If it's important to you, it's important to us at the all-new Sweet 96.
Are you buying or selling a home in Longmeadow Farms, Aliana, Waterside Estates, Pecan Grove, New Territory, Greatwood, or Harvest Green? Depend on Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors at 281-777-1907. A multi-million-dollar producer and Fort Bend County real estate expert, Kim is uniquely qualified with a proven track record of success and almost 20 years of satisfied customers. Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors, 281-777-1907.
Scoreless through the first 2. Here in the top of the third, it'll be the top of the order for the Patriots. Justin Pacioli, Mike Francoso, and Alfredo Rodriguez. Pacioli singled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Both teams no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Pacioli, number 3, wears those socks high, old school style. Trying to get that high strike. They set up outside, and this one a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike to count here. Pacioli 263, no home runs, 20 RBIs coming in. The 0-1 squares to bunt, and a good one, but it goes foul up the third base side. And quickly Wade ahead, no balls and 2 strikes here on the speedster.
Do you think his socks have contributed to all of his stolen bases?
I'm going to go with no.
He just looks faster. If you wear high socks, like, you're guaranteed to be like really fast.
Bob Uecker, who is
like
not
I wore high socks playing tennis, and people called me like super quick. So I mean, there's something about the high socks.
I think you're reaching. Just like you reaching for the tape. The 0-2. This one way outside. Bob Uecker used to say that when he played, he would run, pumping his arms really hard enough that he would have one of his arms hit his hat off to make it look like he was running fast with his hat coming off behind him. The 1-2 check swing, did he go? The appeal, he did not. Pacioli, a former 10th round pick of the Padres in 2015.
the highest drafted player in Lehigh history.
It was a Patriot League All-Conference team in 2014 and 2015. And Wade thought he had strike 3. Kind of bent over with his hands on his knees to the right side of the mound. Run the count full, 3-2.
So how about that? He was in the Patriot League, and now he's playing for the Patriots.
Starting to see a pattern here. And he even played for the Sox, the Salem Red Sox. They're always called Patriots. This one a chopper to third. It's not like a broken bat. Silverio has it. The toss across just in time to beat the speedy Pacioli. I think Silverio is a little too nonchalant there with his arm strength. 1 out, none on for Mike Francoso, who struck out his first time up, the only K of the day for Wade. Francoso, 288, 2 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Francoso, the left-hand hitting right fielder, will step in. No score here in the top of the third. 1 out and none on. First pitch here by Wade. That's what a strike on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike to count. I think Francoso's name would be tough to spell in a spelling bee. Can you spell it without looking?
Yes.
Go. No look.
Francoso. Francoso.
Very good. You have advanced to the next round. They don't ding you at the spelling bee. What do you do when you get it right? That is correct.
Correct. Literally in that voice.
The 1-1 swung and missed, 1-2.
I honestly think Pacioli's would be harder to spell.
Go for it.
Oh no, I knew you were gonna say that. All right. Pacci. Oh, this is not good. Was I on track?
Nope.
Oh.
Ding. Pacchioli. Pacioli.
That's tough. Francoso, you can just kind of sound it out. Pacioli is like, eh.
Yeah, that H in there and the 2 C's throw you off. The 1-2 from the Skeeters right-hander. This one hit down the right field line. Foul. The 1-2, 1 out, none on. No score here in the third. It looks like another replay of game 1. Both of these 2 guys dueled. Game would go into extra innings after Felipe Paulino blew a rare save. Skeeters are leading 2-1 going into the 9th, but both these guys threw 6 shutout innings. It was Wade who blinked first. He allowed a run. That was the only run he allowed in the 7th. But Molesky was even better. He threw 7 shutout innings. Skeeters will get 2 in the 8th after he left, which was still stunning for us. 69 pitches, not even 10 pitches per innings came out of the game. And then it was the next pitcher, Logan Kensing, who allowed the 2 runs. Somerset would rally in the 9th as this one is on the inside corner, strike 3. Skeeters would win it in walk-off fashion in the 11th by Juan Silverio. Second K of the day, both strikeouts or Francoso. And that'll bring in Alfredo Rodriguez. First one was swinging, this one looking. Rodriguez flew out to center his first time up. He'll step in here with 2 outs, none on in a scoreless contest. Rodriguez 301, 4 home runs and 47 RBIs. This one a little bit low and away. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes to count. Wade closing in on 50 pitches here in the third. A little higher than normal for him. This one is low and away. Just to look at how low his pitch count is normally. 91 pitches through those 7 innings last time out. But the best performance all year through 8 innings. Allowed 4 hits and 2 runs through 79 pitches. The 2-0. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And this next pitch will be pitch number 50. They're going to set up outside. The 2-1 is a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no score. Both teams no runs on 2 hits and no errors. Wade deals. This one fouled off to the right side. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think Swatson's trying to get your attention, Ira.
I think he is taunting the voice of the Patriots, Mark Schwartz. This one high and outside. Ball 3-2 again. Waited in the entire Skeeters infield. Took a step towards their dugout. They thought they had strike 3. Last night we saw a very small strike zone by John Severe. Severe is the third base umpire today. This one on the outside corner, strike 3. And now it was Rodriguez who thought he had ball 4. Now, third strikeout here for Wade. Wade on his game here tonight. 3 up, 3 down. A ground out and 2 strikeouts. We're in the middle of the third. We still have no score.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere. Bam! And he just kept going. Thankfully, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance was there with the right auto coverage for how and where I drive. So I was on my way in no time to witness the hit and run that really matter.
Now that's a moment worth covering. 877 Farm Bureau.
Skeeters fans, end your weekend with Skeeters baseball at Constellation Field for Sunday Fun Day. We have something for everyone. Play catch in the outfield, and your favorite Skeeters players will be signing autographs before the game. Also, after the game, all kids will be able to run the bases.
Thank you, Kyle. Well, I have my good friends Jackie and Marty down here, and they are ready
Constellation
to go
Field has everything you need for a fun, family-friendly, affordable day at the ballpark. For more information, contact us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
What is Chandler's last name on Friends?
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Find stories that will inspire and surprise. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. See all that the Hall of Fame and Museum has to offer and plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
From the bullpen, Jackie is going to be our winner of Ring the Bell tonight. Back up to you, Kyle.
Bottom of the third in a scoreless game. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Skeeters against right-hander Vince Molesky, Javier Betancourt, then back to the top of the order with Barrett Barnes and Anthony Jansanti. First pitch here to Betancourt. This one a fastball high and outside, 1-0. Betancourt the only batter for either team not to hit. 204, no home runs and 1 RBI for Javier. Molesky, a low pitch count through the first 22 pitches. This one hit in the air to the left. Underneath it is Flores, and he brings it in for out number 1. 5 in a row after the 2-out double in the first by Silverio. Back to the top of the order with Barrett Barnes. Barnes 268, 12 home runs, 45 RBIs. Always seems to make something happen when there is no runners on in front of him, or when he leads off an inning or the game. 268, 12 home runs, 45 RBIs for Barnes. First pitch to Barrett. This one a jam shot off the fist, foul. Back into the right. No balls and 1 strike to count. Barnes trying to extend his hitting streak to unlucky number 13. I guess if he gets a hit, we'll be lucky. The 0-1 here from the righty. This one swung and a missed, and the bottom fell out of that one. Now Barnes down 0-2. Barnes is the only strikeout victim of Molesky thus far. Wind picking up a little bit. Well, I think there was going to be a ton of rain this past weekend, but only a little drizzle, and luckily no delays. One high and outside, 1-2 here on Barnes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for both teams here in the bottom of the third. 1 out, none on here for Sugarland. Molesky from the stretch, despite nobody being on the relief return starter. This one a slow tapper back to the mound to Molesky. He'll throw it from the mound to first overhand, and there's 2 down. And now 6 in a row retired by Molesky, looking for his second straight 1-2-3 inning. That'll bring up Anthony Jansanti, who has one of the 2 Skeeters hits. Anthony, 295 coming in, 15 home runs and 46 RBIs. Speaking of hitting streaks, he has the longest one in Skeeters history last year, 26 straight games. Anthony 7th in the league in stolen bases with 25.
Behind
Alvaro Rondon. First pitch here to Jansanti. This one misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes to count. His second straight 20 stolen base season.
Well, Rondon on the lineup tonight, so Jansanti has a chance to gain some ground.
So Alvaro getting the night off. This one swung and foul tipped into the mitt of Mike Blank, the catcher. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. 2 outs, none on. No score here, bottom of the 3rd. Molesky has thrown 21 of 29 pitches for strikes. Number 21 at the plate. They set up outside, and this one swung and popped up left side. Coronado, the third baseman, in foul territory. The wind's got a hold of it, and right in front of his own dugout will bring it down for the final out. So Molesky on a roll now, 7 in a row after 2 straight 1, 2, 3 innings. A ground out, a foul out, and a fly out, and the Skeeters are done here. A third of the way through, end of the 3rd inning. Scoreless here between the Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots. Back in a moment.
Want to watch a Skeeters game in style? We have just what you need. Our game day suites are ideal for entertaining clients, rewarding employees, networking, and even celebrating personal milestones. Let us make it easy for you. Suite rentals come with food and soft drinks, parking privileges, and even access to our Insperity Club. Drinking packages are also available. To plan your event, call us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
Has your home or commercial insurance claim been denied or underpaid? At Morgan Elite Specialist Services, we know that the insurance claim process can be stressful. Our public adjusters have the experience to make this process as smooth, easy, and comfortable as possible, so you can get on with enjoying the things you're protecting. Learn more by visiting us online at messtx.com. That's MESSTX.com. Or call us today at 855-445-3404. We truly look forward to meeting you.
Hey fans, come bring the family for one of the most exciting nights of the week here at Constellation Field, Firework Fridays, where we celebrate our Skeeters like it's the 4th of July. With music and a fantastic fireworks show after each and every Friday home game that's included with your ticket purchase. We'll be doing this every Friday through the entire Skeeter season, so start off your weekend with a bang. For more information, contact us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
We move to the top half of the 4th inning and a pitching duel between Wade and Molesky, and willing his way through the next few for one of the last few times is Rowan Will Scott. William?
Well, thank you, Ira. Justin Trapp will face Connor Wade right here as we begin action in the 4th inning. First pitch is sent into center field in between the shortstop Bedencourt and the second baseman Robertson. And Trapp is aboard with the single. So a Trapp at first base and nobody out. That will bring up Indy Chavez. Sugarland and Somerset are scoreless here. Game 6 of this 7-game series. Skeeters head to Lancaster on Friday for a 3-game set with the Barnstormers. Silverio playing in here against the designated hitter Chavez. Throw back over, and you wouldn't expect Chavez to bunt right here, would you, the way he's been hit lately?
You might. Batting from the left side, maybe thinks he can beat it out. He still's got a little bit of wheels left for the 40-year-old. But the way the Patriots have gotten runs at a premium here, they might.
And he looks at a strike right there.
Trapp, on the other hand, has stolen 23 of 29, so maybe the steal and then bunt.
One ball, no strikes to Indy Chavez. Cordero will set up outside. And there goes the runner. Trapp, the throw is going to be close, and it's not in time. It was one hop to Bedencourt. By the time he got the tag on, Trapp was already at second base, and that's stolen base number 24 on the season for Trapp.
It's also the 140th stolen bases as a team for these pesky Patriots. Now you wonder if Chavez will try to drag it to the first base side, be as good as a ground ball, get him to third. In at third, in fact, is Silverio, so he's thinking the same thing.
So the Patriots now have a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Chavez looks at a ball outside. Now a 2-1 count to the former New York Met. Best year in the majors came in 2006 with the Mets. He had 306 with 42 RBIs and, of course, made that incredible catch in Game 7 of the NLCS. Good pitch by Wade. Perhaps a bit inside. 3-1 count to the DH Chavez. Hitting .364 with 2 RBIs in 9 games against Sugar Land this season. He has figured out Sugar Land pitching. In this series, he's 8 for 16. He chops that one foul to the left side. Payoff pitch upcoming to Chavez, who has now played 19 years in the Venezuelan Winter League.
I think you can classify him finally as a veteran.
Yeah.
He's actually an all-star coming up his second year with Ottawa at 343.
Payoff pitch to Chavez, sent to Connor Wade, who comes in to make the play. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Trapp gets to third base.
It kind of turned out to be a swinging bunt, just up the first base line. Wade threw it a little bit on the inside portion of first, and Norris had to kind of swipe it before the run across the base.
Sugar Land nothing, Somerset nothing, but that could change very quickly with Trapp at third base with Ramon Flores stepping in.
A scoreless game here in the top of the fourth. Is going to bring the infield in here with one down, a runner at third.
Ramon Flores batting from the left side against the right-handed Wade. Big gap in right center between the center fielder Barnes and the right fielder Dykstra. As Flores looks at strike 1 from Wade. Flores had his 5-game hit streak broken up last night after an 0 for 5 performance. In this series, he's 3 for 16. It's a 187 mark. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Flores down in the count 0-2. It'd be a big strikeout for Wade. As all Trapp needs to get home is a fly ball. He's got tremendous speed for a cleanup hitter.
Spent some time in the big leagues with the Yankees in 2015, and he was a teammate at the big league level with former Skeeter Slade Heathcote.
There we go. That New York Yankee team making it to the AL Wild Card Series, where they would go on to lose to the Astros. Pitch inside. 1-2 count to Flores. As Ira's giving me the 27, of which all Yankees fans do. They love to look at the past 100 years and not the past 10 years.
What else do you need?
1-2 pitch from Wade is sent right toward Wade, and he has Trapp in a rundown. Throw to third to Silverio. Now the throw home to Cordero. Throw back to Silverio, and Trapp is tagged out by the Skeeters' third baseman. Getting to second base is Flores, but there's 2 down.
It's a trap. He got him in one, literally.
Oh, I should have known that was coming.
I was surprised it wasn't your call.
Trapp got, was that Star Wars?
Yes.
That's, okay, yeah. Not a huge Star Wars guy.
What about you're not even a Family Guy fan.
Nope. I like The Office, though.
Yeah, that's closely and relatable.
I have one episode left in The Office, and I've been afraid to watch it now for 3 months because I just don't want it to end.
It's the finale?
Yeah.
How long can you hold off the finale?
That's the only episode I haven't watched. Nate Coronado now at the plate for the Patriots.
By the way, that rundown went down 1-5-2-5.
1-0 count to the third baseman. Batting here from the right side. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike right over the plate. Coronado on the season, 281, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Skeeters and Somerset still scoreless after was trapped between home plate and third base.
Why didn't I think of that?
The 1-1 sent into right center field. Barnes makes a nice snag to his left, and that is out number 3. Middle of the fourth. Somerset and the Skeeters are still scoreless.
Hi folks, this is Blaine Law, the owner of the Lost Cajun in Rosenberg, Texas at the Brazos Town Center. I'd like to introduce you to the Lost Cajun.
This is Griff, the Lost Cajun, and we're so glad to be in Rosenberg, Texas. Come out, folks, and meet us. Try some great food, seafood gumbo, chicken and sausage gumbo, crawfish etouffee, red beans and rice lobster bisque, and jambalaya. Les bon temps roulés. Let the good times roll.
Oh, they got that food to go in there. Cater that gator too. 281-762-0512.
Hi, I'm Ira Liebman, voice of the Sugarland Skeeters. Join me every Friday night to hear Skeeters baseball live on Sweet 96, Sugarland's only radio station. Listen each Friday night when the Skeeters are both at home and on the road on 96.1 FM for the Friday night game of the week. Follow the drive for the 2018 Atlantic League Championship as the Skeeters and Sweet 96 team up for the first time.
Sugarland, it doesn't get any sweeter.
Spring Free Trampoline. The perfect way to go outside and be active. Your family will enjoy the thrill of a trampoline that keeps them safe and engaged all year long, right in your backyard. Visit us in Katy or online at www.springfreetrampoline.com. Smart in safety, smart in quality, smart in innovation. Spring Free Trampoline.
Derek Norris will lead things off for the Skeeters as we begin action in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Still scoreless here in Game 6 of this 7-game series. First pitch on the way from Molesky to Norris, and it's a ball out of play to the right side. Molesky making his 6th start of the season for Somerset, but you can make an argument, Ira, that he's their ace now. With Kubiak in Mexico the next couple weeks.
It's nice when you know you're getting a guy back, though.
Norris hits the second pitch pretty much in the same spot. It's a foul ball to the right side. Norris down in the count 0-2, but don't expect him to go down here easily. Very good at fouling pitches off, waiting for the right pitch. Has a .385 on-base percentage. In this series, though, just 2 for 16. Pitch on the way from Molesky, and perhaps I gave Norris a jinx as he swings and misses at a pitch low and away. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Molesky. One away in the fourth. That brings up our pregame interview and third baseman Juan Silverio.
See if you can make him 2 for 2. By the way, Molesky, only 8 balls through 3 1/3 so far. 24 strikes, 8 balls, and 32 total pitches.
That makes a lot of sense, Ira, because in 72 innings pitched this season, only 14 walks. Kind of like Connor Wade, doesn't walk a lot of guys.
12 walks and 15 starts for Wade, so not even a walk a game.
Silverio looks at a strike on the inside corner.
And I think a guy like Wade really gets overlooked. They're only looking for his power these days, and all Wade does is get guys out. I mean, no, he doesn't strike out a ton of guys and have a blazing fastball, but I think there's a lot to be said for a guy that just knows how to pitch. Even with the flamethrowers, they always talk about, even Nolan Ryan, they talk about, going from a pitcher to a thrower, Randy Johnson, all the hard throwers, and eventually learn how to absolutely pitch.
Well, you see a lot of guys that are first-round picks that have, 4.50 ERAs in college, but they can throw 100, so they're going to be a first-round pick. And
yep, some of those guys never gain any control either. Randy Johnson, nobody thought he was going to turn out what he did. I mean, he had 0 control. He had almost as many walks as strikeouts, and one year just kind of straightened it all out.
Silverio, 2-1 count to the Skeeters' third baseman. Blank sets up outside, and it's a pitch low and away for a ball. 3-1 count. Albert Cordero, the catcher, on deck. Silverio currently on a 7-game hit streak, hitting .440 in those 7 games with 9 RBIs. Just 24 games as a Skeeter. Already putting up some monster numbers as he looks at strike 2 over the plate. Payoff pitch upcoming to Silverio. 1 out, nobody on. Skeeters and Somerset still scoreless. Molesky deals the payoff pitch, and it's swung on and missed by Silverio. Back-to-back strikeouts for Molesky, and there's 2 away in the fourth.
It's now 8 in a row retired by Molesky. Last hit for the Skeeters, even the last base runner, was Silverio, who just struck out here. He got that double in the first.
And I think a key against Molesky, Ira, just based on his first 6 starts, is get some hits off him early, because when he's in a zone, he's pretty much unhittable.
Yeah, one of those guys, they get to him early, you don't get to him at all.
Switch hitter Cordero bat here from the left side against the right-handed Molesky. First pitch on the way, and it's hit into right field, base hit. Skeeters able to break up a streak of 8 straight retired from Molesky, and they have a base runner with 2 outs. So that brings up one of the newest Skeeters, second baseman Daniel Robertson, who flew out to left field his first time up. At second base tonight for Sugar Land. And the other new Skeeter on deck, Luke Dykstra. First pitch in the dirt for a ball. Now Cordero getting the Skeeters' 3rd hit of the night. Somerset also has 3 hits, but both teams have been held scoreless. Robertson went 1-4 in his Skeeters debut last night as he looks at ball 2 outside. Began the 2018 season with AA Jackson and AAA Reno in the Arizona organizations. Has appeared with the Rangers in 2014, Angels in 2015, Mariners in 2016, the Indians last year. Spent a lot of time in the AL West. As that pitch is outside for a ball. Robertson ahead in the count 3-0. Career stats in the bigs for Robertson, 262, 36 RBIs in 148 games. Blank sets up outside. It's on the outside corner for a strike. 3-1 count to Robertson. Skeeters looking for their first run of the game here. Cordero at first base. And there goes Coco. Pitch over the plate. The throw is in time. Cordero thrown out at second base. Great throw from the catcher, Mike Blank. And so after 4 innings, we are still scoreless here at Constellation Field.
Trying to plan a fun corporate or family event? Let us help. With our group packages here at Constellation, we have everything you need for fun, friendly, family, affordable entertainment. No matter what size the group, we have options for you, like our picnic plaza with our in-ground pool and even a 2-hour food buffet. The Skeeters can customize an outing to fit all your needs. To plan your event, call us here at 281-240-HITS or log on to sugarlandskeeters.com.
Sweet 96 is a brand new radio station designed just to serve Sugar Land and Fort Bend County. But we can't build the best without your help. Spread the word about our good work and we'll do the same. Like us on Facebook at Sweet 96 FM or drop us an email at our website, sweet96.com. Together, we will build a better city and Fort Bend County. If it's important to you, it's important to us at the all-new Sweet 96.
Are you buying or selling a home in Longmeadow Farms, Aliana, Waterside Estates, Pecan Grove, New Territory, Greatwood, or Harvest Green? Depend on Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors at 281-777-1907. A multi-million-dollar producer and Fort Bend County real estate expert, Kim is uniquely qualified with a proven track record of success and almost 20 years of satisfied customers. Kim Halstead and Coldwell Banker United Realtors, 281-777-1907.
We are La Casina.
Los Skeeters!
Connor Wade has pitched 4 scoreless innings thus far. He will face the 8-hole hitter Matt Oberste here to begin the 5th. Oberste singled his first time up, has one of Somerset's 3 hits. Got a chance to talk to Oberste the other day. Got to see him play this season in Binghamton. Didn't expect I'd see him again as he fouls one off to the left side. Speaking of the Mets organization, Matt Gage getting his contract purchased by the Mets last week. A lot of Mets connections in this league, Ira.
Yep, especially on Long Island with former Met Kevin Byers at the helm.
Enjoyed getting to talk to Oberste. We went over his career as a whole, dating back to his high school days. He was the starting quarterback for the football team, as well as the baseball and basketball stars. He swings and misses at strike two. And he told me he felt like he was best at football, and he actually had some offers to play Division II football, Ira, and turned them down because he just kind of wanted to focus on baseball. Went on to play Connor State, and then eventually ended up as an All-American at the University of Oklahoma.
Despite him really loving football first, did he think he was a better baseball player, though?
You know, he hit 500 for the baseball team, 31 touchdowns starting quarterback. He thought overall he was a better football player, actually, but he just didn't have the offers he was looking for. Had he gotten a Division I offer in football, I think it would have been a different story, but he only got D2 offers. And he felt like his offer to Connor State Junior College was a good route for him to become a D1 baseball player. And sure enough, he spent 1 year at Connor State, became one of the best JUCO players in the country, and ended up playing for OU. 2-2 pitch inside to Oberste.
Well, he's 6'2", 240. Sadly, sometimes they consider that undersized for a quarterback these days.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yep. Sure. 6'4" and above, they Not to look at you too hard.
Payoff pitch to Oberstein. It swung on and missed. Got him to chase at the pitch low and outside. Fourth strikeout for Connor Wade, and there's one away here in the fifth. So with one out and nobody on in a scoreless game, that brings up Mike Blank, who just threw out Cordero.
You mentioned that Wade doesn't usually strike out a lot of batters. His season high, which he's done twice, is 5 strikeouts. So this is a lot for him, 4 Ks in 5 innings.
First pitch to Blank, and it swung on and missed outside. Blank on the season, 149, a homer and 2 RBIs. Not the everyday catcher for this Somerset team, just his second game in this series. So Wade deals the 0-1, and it's sent into right center field. Let's see who gets this one. It's going to be Dykstra coming in and making the catch for out number 2.
Welcome to the swirling winds of Constellation Field in right field, Luke Dykstra.
Yeah, wind blowing in from right center very sharply right now, and that definitely had an effect on that second out. Oh, 2 outs and nobody on base. Skeeters in Somerset still knotted up at 0. I'll bring up Justin Pacioli, the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 with the single and a ground out. In this series, 7 for 18. He's playing very well against Sugar Land this season. 293 with 4 RBIs in 12 games. Second season in Somerset, as he looks at a strike on the outside corner, 1-1 count. He was an all-star selection last season after hitting 345 in the first half. He's leading the league in batting average at the all-star break as he looks at ball 2. Played collegiately at Lehigh University, the program's all-time leader in stolen bases. 3-time All-Patriot League selection. Went on to play in the Padres organization. If he tries to check his swing, it wouldn't have mattered as he looks at strike 2. 2-2 count to Pacioli. 2 outs. Nobody on base for the Lehigh product.
Will be pitch number 80 from Wade.
It's a foul ball sent to the left side.
Wade's high this year is 93 pitches. Did that on June 20th at Long Island. And then last time out, his second highest total, 91 pitches. That was the 3-2 game where he battled with Molesky.
Pitch from the 2018 All-Star to the 2017 All-Star on the way, and that's a ball hit fairly deep into left center field. Well, that's way back there, and Anthony Jansanti can't get it. He dives down. He's still on the ground. That's going to be a double for Pacioli, his 8th of the season.
What an effort by Jansanti. I thought that was for sure headed for the gap, but he made it close.
So Pacioli gets aboard with a 2-out double. Runner in scoring position now for Mike Francoso. Somerset no runs on 4 hits. Sugar Land scoreless on 3 hits. But Somerset has a good chance here to score the first run of the game, as we're going to have a meeting on the mound here. Pete and Cavilla actually coming out to talk to Connor Wade.
Wonder if they're going to check on Jansanti here.
You can be sure to listen to Mr. Ira Lehman on the road on Sweet 96.1 FM, Sugar Land's only radio station, and the new radio home of the Skeeters. Listen to the Friday night game of the week right here each and every Friday night, both at home and on the road for the entire 2018 season. Sweet 96.1 FM and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It doesn't get any sweeter. And on Friday, Ira will be live from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And what are you expecting out of that series? Lancaster trying to gain some ground in the second half playoff race.
Yeah, they certainly need the games more than the Skeeters do. They just moved over Somerset with the second best overall record. Somerset already in, so it doesn't necessarily matter if the Barnstormers finish second and third with their overall record, as long as they finish above Long Island and New Britain. The Skeeters played them well last time, although they wound up taking 2 of 3 after a first game rainout.
Well, Connor Wade has struck out 4 batters 2 of those strikeouts have come to Mike Francoso. He's 0 for 2. Pacioli at second base after a 2-out double. Somerset looking to score first run of this game.
Get the impression like in game 1, whoever blinks first may lose this one.
1-1 count to Francoso at second base tonight. Wade deals the 1-1, and it's upstairs for a ball. 2-1 count. Last affiliate action was with the Pirates single A team in 2015. He was teammates with Austin Meadows and Barrett Barnes. The Pirates organization as he looks at strike 2 from Wade. Now 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Wade now at 85 pitches, 54 for strikes, 31 for balls. You wonder if they'll let him go another inning. I don't know if he's got enough left. It is a unbelievably humid night.
Still no action in the Skeeters pen as Cordero comes out to talk to Wade. And surprise, surprise, another Connor Wade, Vince Molesky pitching duel here, Ira.
Yeah, no kidding. Molesky's got a much lower pitch count.
Well, he also did the other night, and they decided to pull him after 7 innings.
Yeah, don't get that at all.
And that came back to haunt Somerset. Skeeters scoring 2 runs in the 8th, going to win 3-2 in extra innings. Francoso batting here from the right side against the right-handed Wade. 2-ball, 2-strike count. Pitch on the way, and that's low for a ball. Connor Wade to the College World Series while at the University of Arizona. Francoso went to the NCAA tournament during his sophomore season at Maine. Cordero sets up inside, and that's a ball hit into right field in front of Dykstra. That gets down for a base hit. Rounding third is Pacioli, the play at the plate, and they didn't get it in time. Pacioli scores, and Somerset takes a 1-0 lead.
Dykstra kind of played that on a short hop to his right, but got a, not a strong, but an accurate throw off just a little to the right of home. Cordero with the sweep tag, just missed getting the tag on Pacioli.
Well, when Pacioli rounded third, I didn't think there was any way that they're going to be able to get him, but it was a great throw from Dykstra, and Cordero just got there a little bit late on the tag, but a good effort from the right fielder, Dykstra. So now a 1-0 Somerset lead after Francoso drives in an RBI single. He's at first base, and they'll check on him. 20 stolen bases on the season for Francoso. Would you send him right here, Ira?
I think you have to, especially if Rodriguez falls behind in the count. 0-2-1-2.
Rodriguez batting here from the left side. Pitch from Connor Wade is in there for a strike. 0-1 on the shortstop from Oak Hill, Virginia. In this series, just 2 for 22. In his second season with the Patriots and second in the Atlantic League. Cordero sets up inside, and that's a ball hit into right field. This could be trouble, and that lands just foul. Skeeters catching a break right there. 0-2 count on Rodriguez. In the playoffs last season, Rodriguez hit .412, scored 3 runs. Led the team with 20 doubles in games played last season and hits. He's having even a better 2018 campaign. Pitch outside, gets past Cordero. Going to second is Francoso, and he's now in scoring position.
Well, Francoso is on the move, so it'll be a stolen base, number 21. Now 141 steals as a team for the Patriots. Now Wade might be almost out of gas here, now at 90 pitches. 93 is his season high.
We'll monitor that Skeeters pin. Rodriguez hitting .380 and 92 at-bats with runners in scoring position this season as he looks at ball 2 inside.
Pete wants to try to get him through this inning.
Just allowed the first run of the game off of the Francoso single. 2-2 pitch to Rodriguez, and that is a ball hit above the second baseman Robertson into right field. The throw home will be cut off by the first baseman Norris. Francoso scores, and Rodriguez gives Somerset a 2-0 lead.
I would say Pete might come and get him, but there's nobody been warming in the Skeeters pen. You wonder if somebody will start to get to throw now.
So Somerset has scored 2 runs in the top half of the 5th inning. Take a 2-0 lead over Sugar Land. They're not done yet. Rodriguez at first base with Trapp coming up. Trapp singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. It's a ball hit right toward the third baseman Silverio, who throws out Rodriguez at second base. That'll go down as a 5-4 putout, but not before Somerset scores 2 runs in the 5th inning. They take the lead over Sugar Land.
Spring Free Trampoline. The perfect way to go outside and be active. Your family will enjoy the thrill of a trampoline that keeps them safe and engaged all year long, right in your backyard. Visit us in Katy or online at www.springfreetrampoline.com. Smart in safety, smart in quality, smart in innovation. Spring Free Trampoline.
What does it take to rebuild trust? At Wells Fargo, we've been thinking about that a lot lately. For us, it begins with a renewed commitment to our customers, fixing what went wrong, making things right, working with more transparency and higher accountability, and reinventing how we serve you. It's a new day at Wells Fargo, but it's a lot like our first day. Wells Fargo, established 1852, re-established 2018. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere, bam, and he just kept going. Thankfully, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance was there with the right auto coverage for how and where I drive. So I was on my way in no time to witness the hit and run that really mattered.
Now that's a moment worth covering. 877 Farm Bureau.
Somerset took a 2-0 lead, over Sugar Land in the top half of the 5th. Let's see how Sugar Land responds in the bottom half. Daniel Robertson, just playing his second game as a Skeeter, will lead us off. Batting here from the right side against the right-handed Molesky. First pitch on the way, and that's inside and low for a ball. Molesky played at Mount St. Mary's University in Maryland. Has never played affiliated ball. Was in the Frontier League the previous 3 seasons, pitching for the Gateway Grizzlies. The 1-0 is upstairs. This is his first season in the Atlantic League.
Wade has thrown literally twice the amount of pitches as Molesky, 93 pitches. Molesky right now at 46.
Blank sets up outside. Molesky deals the 2-0, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Robertson played 32 games last season for Cleveland. A .225 batting average for the Indians. And he squares to bunt. It's a good one to the left side. The third baseman Coronado throws to first.
He held on to it, actually. He knew he had no play.
No play at first base, so that is a bunt single for Robertson. He gets aboard to start the 5th inning.
Might this be a new dimension for the Skeeters? We only seen Rondon do that, but maybe Robertson and Dykstra will kind of join the party?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very possible. Both have great speed, and both guys can play any position on the field. Robertson more of an infielder, but Dykstra can do both. As he steps in, he flew out his first time up. First pitch on the way from Molesky, and it's upstairs and inside. Definitely a great start to Dykstra's Skeeters career. Began the 2018 season with AA Springfield in the Cardinals organization. So he awaits the 1-0 from Molesky, and that's inside, nearly hit him. Thought it might have, but it's a 2-0 count to Dykstra. Last season for the Gateway Grizzlies, Molesky went 8-7, a .385 ERA. Got him an opportunity here with Somerset. Started out of the bullpen, worked his way into the starting rotation. He has been fantastic. As Dykstra looks at a ball outside. 3-0 count now to the right fielder. Somerset leading to the Skeeters 2-0 here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. The 3-0 just misses outside. A 4-pitch walk. The first walk issued today by Molesky. And just like that, the Skeeters have 2 runners on and nobody out. That will bring up Dennis Phipps. Robertson at second base, Dykstra at first. Phipps flew out his first time up. 3 for 15 in this series, and the first pitch is a ball swung on, hit to left field. Flores is there and makes the grab for out number 1. The runners stay put. So with 1 out and 2 runners on, that brings up Javier Betancourt. He flew out to left field his first time up. Betancourt in this series just 2 for 15. But against Somerset this season, hitting .304 with 3 RBIs in 8 games. So he awaits the first pitch from Vince Molesky. And it's a strike on the outside corner. Betancourt, the youngest member of this Skeeter team, just 23 years old, from Santa Teresa, Venezuela. Played for Caracas in the Venezuelan Winter League last season. Hit .310 in 28 games. Very impressive. And the 0-1 is a grounder hit toward the third baseman Coronado. Runs in, makes the catch. It's high. And that is going, and Betancourt is going to be safe at first base.
Should be an error on the third baseman Coronado with the high throw.
So the bases are now loaded for Sugarland. At third base is Robertson. Dykstra at second. Betancourt at first. And Barrett Barnes, the leadoff hitter with power, will step in.
Barnes with the bases loaded this year, 6 at-bats, .333, a grand slam, and 11 RBI. Skeeters have 7 salamis this year.
Just 1 out. Pitch from Barnes on the way, and it's in the dirt, but he swings and misses. 0-1 count. Barnes trying to extend his hitting streak to 13 games. Also trying to give his team the lead potentially right here. Down 2-0 against Somerset. Another ball in the dirt. Barnes checks his swing. It's a 1-1 count to the center fielder. Barnes 12 home runs this season, 45 RBIs. Last 12 games alone, he's hit 4 home runs. Another home run hitter, Anthony Jansanti, stands on deck. The 1-1 is a strike right over the heart of the plate. Barnes 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out. Batting here from the right side against the right-handed Vince Molesky. Pitch on the way, and it's low and in for a ball. 2-2 count to Barnes, who is fourth in the Atlantic League with a .405 on-base percentage. Second in walks, second in runs. The former Texas Tech Red Raider awaits the 2-2 from Molesky, and it's a grounder hit toward the left side, right toward the third baseman, Coronado, who steps on third base, throw to first in time. A 5-3 double play. And the Skeeters had the bases loaded, just one out, but don't score any runs. After 5, Somerset still leads 2-0.
Tuesdays are 2 for Tuesdays at Constellation Field this season. Every Tuesday home game, fans can buy one field box ticket or grassland ticket and get one free. Watch the Skeeters in exciting Atlantic League action. Half-price tickets for groups are also available each Tuesday, or you can buy tickets 24/7 at sugarlandskeeters.com. For more details, give us a call at 281-240-4487. That's 240-HITS. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
What does it take to rebuild trust? At Wells Fargo, we've been thinking about that a lot lately. For us, it begins with a renewed commitment to our customers, fixing what went wrong, making things right, working with more transparency.
Thank you, Shane. I'm down here with Becca and Zach, and yes, they are ready to get their feet naked. All right, guys, when I say go, you kick those shoes and socks off, get into your bare feet, race down to Alexis at the other end. She's got 2 costumes for you to put on. Once you put them on, it's a race back to me. Whoever gets back here first is our winner. Are you ready?
Trying to plan a fun corporate or family event?
Go.
Let us help with our group packages here at Constellation.
All right,
We
pretty
have everything
even
you
right
need.
now as
Fun,
they
friendly,
race
family,
it
affordable
off. Who is
entertainment.
it going to
No matter what
be?
size the group, we
Becca
have
or
options for you,
Zach?
like
Ooh,
our
Zach's
picnic
trying to play
plaza with our
dirty, but
in-ground pool
they get
and
their
even a 2-hour
costumes.
food buffet. The Skeeters can customize an outing to fit all
That's
your
what you
needs.
get for trying to
Plan
play
your
dirty.
event.
Let's
Call us
see. It's
here
still
at
going to be close, though. Becca runs first,
Or
but
log
is
on
Zach going to
to
be able to pick up the
sugarlandskeeters.com.
slack? Let's see. And not quite. That means that Becca is going to be our winner of the Barefoot Wine Race. We're going to send it back up to you, Shane.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. Top of the 6th inning. Somerset leading your Sugarland Skeeters 2-0. Andy Chavez will lead things off for the Patriots. Connor Wade returns for the 6th. He threw over 90 pitches in the first 5 innings, so we had some doubts if he'd return, but he is in fact still in the game. The 1-0 to Chavez. Hit into right center field. Running back is Dykstra, and he yields to the center fielder Barnes, who makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 out, nobody on base for Ramon Flores, the left fielder. Flores on the season, 246, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Today he's 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play his last time up. Pitch on the way, and it's a fly ball hit right to Barnes in center field. Gets on a knee and makes the catch there. So 2 quick outs for Wade. Wade now at 96 pitches. Some guys in the Skeeters pen starting to get loose. That brings up Nate Coronado, the third baseman. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Skeeters, no runs on 5 hits. Somerset, 2 runs on 6 hits. Wade deals a pitch outside. Wade graduated from Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona in 2010. was drafted by the Diamondbacks in the 35th round of the 2010 draft, as Coronado looks at strike one, now 1-1 count. But he did not sign, choosing a baseball scholarship to the University of Arizona. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. Nice fastball there from Wade. Now 1-2 count to Coronado. Wade ended up having a terrific career at Arizona, going to the 2012 College World Series. As the 1-2 is a ground ball hit towards Silverio. Barehands it, throw to first in time. Great play from Silverio right there for the third out. And he continues to make play after play at third base for Sugar Land. So 1-2-3 inning from Wade. He has retired 5 straight Patriots. Middle of the 6th, Sugar Land trailing Somerset 2-0.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's probably the hardest question we all answer every day. May I suggest La Cocina Mexican Restaurant? Dine in or take away. They have the best Mexican food in the area, and it's all handmade from scratch. Try their famous street tacos. The Fiesta Packs are unbeatable, and delivery is provided. Located at 515 FM 359, or for even quicker service or reservations, 281-238-0872. That's 281-238-0872.
Sweet 96 is on the air everywhere.
Thank you, Shane. Well, we
on
just
the
made our
radio
way
from
up
our
here. This
Fort
is
Bend
my
County
friend
Tower
Sarah,
site,
and she
located
is
on the
ready
Grand
for the fry
Parkway
shuffle.
at
All right, Sarah, up on that
96.1
board.
FM or
I'm going to show
online
you
at
3 boxes of French fries.
sweet96.com.
Only
Click the
one of
Listen
them's going to
Live
have
link
fries,
and
and you got
enjoy
to
our
follow that
community
box. Let's
programming
see where
anytime
it's
you
gonna
like
start.
from
All
anywhere
right,
in the
it's in
world.
number
Or
3,
just
so
tap
keep
the
your eyes
app.
on that
Download
box.
the free TuneIn Radio app for your smartphone and search Sweet 96.
Salon Evan and Day Spa is the premier of Beta Concept Salon
All
in
right,
Sugar Land,
moved around a
locally
lot.
owned
Do you
and
know
family
where to
operated
end it up?
since 1989. Let our
Number
Aveda
2.
trained stylists
Is
take
it
you to
number
the
2?
highest
Let's
level
see.
of satisfaction with the latest techniques for coloring, highlighting, and precision
And it
haircuts.
is
Treat
that
yourself
confidence
to
you're
our
going to be the winner
famous
of
Aveda
this
facial, a
Whataburger prize
relaxing
pack.
massage,
Back up
or
to
a
you, Shane.
signature manicure and pedicure. Have an ultimate salon experience today at Salon Evan and Day Spa. 281-980-5160. 281-980-5160.
We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Skeeters trailing Somerset 2-0 in Game 6 of this 7-game series. Anthony Jansanti will face Vince Molesky. First pitch is low for a ball. Molesky thus far has thrown 3 strikeouts over 5 scoreless innings. And in his first start against the Skeeters in this series was last Friday. He threw 7 scoreless. Swung on and missed by Anthony Jansanti on the pitch outside. 1-1 count. Jansanti 1 for 2 today with a single and a flyout. The former Iowa Cub. Also played for the Tennessee Smokies in the Cubs organization for a couple seasons. And that is ripped into left field. Making the leaping catch is Ramon Flores, just shy of the warning track. Robbing Jansanti of an extra base hit is the left fielder for Somerset. Wow, what a catch. He didn't so nonchalantly, too. Just leaped up and made the catch. Just like he wrote it up, I guess. So with 1 out and nobody on base, Derek Norris will step in. Norris batting here from the right side against the right-handed Molesky. Blank will set up inside. Pitch on the way to Dino. And that's upstairs for a ball. Norris 0 for 2 tonight with the flyout and a strikeout. 2014 Major League All-Star. And that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Norris at first base tonight. primarily a catcher. We also seen him at DH. So he looks at a pitch low in the dirt and outside. 2-1 count. Norris was the Kansas High School Player of the Year his senior year of high school. Was drafted in the 4th round of the 2007 draft by the Nationals. Reached the big leagues with Tampa Bay, Oakland, and San Diego as he hits a single into center field. Just the 3rd hit of the series from Norris, and he's aboard at first base. So with Norris at first base and 1 down, that brings up the cleanup hitter Juan Silverio. Juan 1 for 2 tonight with a double and a strikeout. 25 games as a Skeeter. He's hitting .319 with 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Got to talk to him before the game. Says he's really grateful to Pete Incaviglia for the opportunity to be here in Sugar Land as he fouls one off to the right side. What's really crazy is he didn't play anywhere last season. Just kind of playing in random tournaments across the Dominican Republic, but didn't have a team that he played for. And that was the case at the start of this season as well, but Pete Incaviglia was trying to get him over, and he was finally able to do so about 3 weeks ago, and he has been a very welcome addition to this team, to say the least. And Silverio is 2nd hit of the night. That's into center field, base hit. So Silverio gets aboard, and the Skeeters now have 2 runners on, just 1 out as they try to score their first run of the game. So Norris at 2nd. Silverio at 1st after they both hit singles. That brings up Albert Cordero. Skeeters no runs on 7 hits. Somerset 2 runs on 6 hits. Cordero doing the catching duties tonight for Sugar Land. The switch hitter will bat here from the right side. And he fouls one off to the left side. Cordero tonight 1 for 2. Grounded out and single. Molesky deals the 0-1. And it is a liner hit foul to the left side. Cordero down to the count against Molesky, 0-2. Molesky's pitch count now at 71 pitches. He threw 7 scoreless on Friday night. Just 69 pitches and was pulled. And sure enough, the very next inning, Sugar Land took the lead. Cordero down the count against Molesky, 0-2. Pitch on the way, and it's a ball in the dirt, swung on and missed by Coco. 4th strikeout of the day from Molesky, and there's 2 away. Two runners on still for Sugar Land. They trail Somerset 2-0. That brings up the second baseman, Robertson. He's 1 for 2 with the fly out and a single. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike on the outside corner. Robertson, the former big leaguer, playing his 2nd game as a Skeeter. Just like Dykstra, pretty solid start. As he looks at a ball upstairs. Robertson originally selected by the San Diego Padres in the 33rd round of the 2008 MLB Draft. The 1-1. It's a ball hit into center field. Shallow center. It's going to be the second baseman, Francoso, that goes back and makes the catch. So the Skeeters get 2 hits but leave 2 runners on. Vince Molesky once again has thrown 6 scoreless innings against the Skeeters. Somerset leading 2-0.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's probably the hardest question
free
we
for
all
every
answer
Wednesday home
every
game
day.
this season at Constellation Field. Tickets are only available by calling the Skeeters box office at 281-240-4487 or 240-HITS. Or visit the TDECU box office at the ballpark or online 24 hours a day.
Thank you, Shane. I'm down here with Wyatt, and
Gates
he
open
is
an hour
ready
before
to run
scheduled game
as
time.
fast as he
Sugarland
can in the
Skeeters.
Texas
It's more
Mattress
than
Maker
baseball.
stolen base race.
The National
Wyatt,
Baseball
there's a
Hall of
base
Fame and
out there
Museum
the
in
outfield. I'm
Cooperstown.
gonna give you 30
Relive
seconds to go
baseball's
down and pick it
greatest
up and
moments,
bring it
connect
back
with
to
the
me. Are
national
you ready?
pastime, and
Let's put
honor
that
the
countdown up on
all-time
the board.
greats of the game. Plan
3,
your family visits
2,
today at baseballhall.org.
Little
This
stutter
is Skeeters
step, but he
broadcaster Will
is
Scott.
off
Sugarland
racing
Unite.
out
Get
there.
your postseason tickets now by calling
About
TDECU
20
ticket
seconds to
office
go. Wyatt,
at
pick that base up and bring it all the way back to me.
281-240-4487. That's 240-HITS. Or
Let's
you can go
cheer
to
him on. Give him some encouragement as he runs back.
And be sure to join the voice of the Skeeters,
Keep
Ira
going,
Liebman,
Wyatt. 10
for every
seconds to
playoff
go.
game on Sweet 96.1 FM. The new home of the Sugarland Skeeters is your Skeeters look to take home their second title in
And with a few
franchise
seconds
history.
to spare,
Go
Wyatt's going to
Skeeters.
be our winner of the stolen base race. Back up to you, Shane.
Hi, I'm Ira Liebman, voice of the Sugarland Skeeters. Join me every Friday night to hear Skeeters baseball live on Sweet 96, Sugarland's only radio station. Listen each Friday night when the Skeeters are both at home and on the road on 96.1 FM for the Friday night game of the week. Follow the drive for the 2018 Atlantic League Championship as the Skeeters and Sweet 96 team up for the first time.
Sugarland, it doesn't get any sweeter.
It's going to be Gene Machi out to pitch the 7th for Sugarland. The 6-foot, 255-pound righty from Venezuela is 1-0. He has not surrendered a run in 9 2/3 innings pitched as a Skeeter, and he has 9 strikeouts. And let's throw it back to the voice of the Sugarland Skeeters, Mr. Ira Liebman.
Thanks, William. 8, 9, and 1. Matt Oberste, Mike Blank, and Justin Pacioli. 8, 9, and 1 here in the top of the 7th. Skeeters trailing 2-0. First pitch hit out to right field as Oberste goes the other way. Long run by the right fielder. A sliding feet first catch by Luke Dykstra. Nice catch there, going towards the right field line for out number 1, a low sinking liner. Long run. And you're right, Will. He's been impressive both at second and in the outfield. In fact, Robertson and Dykstra, they both play second and they both play the outfield. So you might see them flip-flop a bit. 1 out, none on here by Mike Blanky. Is flatted to center and flatted to right. He is 0 for 2. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the top half of the 7th. By the way, Connor Wade threw a season-high 100 pitches, 64 for strikes, the first time he has hit the century mark. Get you his final line here right after Machi's next pitch. The 0-1 is one a strike, 0-2 on the inside corner. Well, Wade goes 6 innings, allows 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned, 1 walk and 4 Ks. 2 runs on 6 hits for the Patriots, no runs on 7 for the Skeeters. This one catches the outside corner for strike 3. What a big bender by Machi. And there is out number 2. Wow, did it have some break on him.
I love watching Machi pitch, Ira. He just has so much confidence on the mound, and that's a big reason he hasn't allowed a run in his 10 outings as a Skeeter. Just goes out there, does his thing, and balls out.
2 outs and none on. That is now 6 straight retired by Skeeters pitching between Wade and Machi. Pacioli is 2 for 3. He has singled, grounded out to third, doubled, and scored last time up. Part of that 2-run fifth. That's where we are here, 2-0 in the top of the 7th. Pacioli 263, no home runs and 20 RBIs. The 1-0. Swung and hit into left center. There's a base hit. Well, that'll end the string of 6 straight retired by the Skeeters pitchers. Now 3 for 4 on the night. 2 singles, a double, and a run scored. Francoso steps in. He has struck out twice, once swinging, once looking. He has also singled, stolen a base, scored a run, and driven in a run.
Francoso, our player of the game from Saturday.
Came in batting .288, 2 home runs, now has 37 RBIs. This one is low and in, 1 ball and no strikes.
Played for the Rockland Boulders of the Can-Am last 2 seasons. They have a pretty big ballpark, huh?
I haven't seen it.
Pretty massive for an independent league team.
1 ball and no strikes to count here on Francoso as Machi chases back Pacioli. Machi keeping a close eye on Pacioli. 27-0 in stolen base attempts. This one is strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Both teams with 7 hits apiece. The Skeeters trailing 2-0 here to Somerset.
I rest my case.
It is a nice park.
That stands in the outfield.
The 1-1. This one hit through the right side for a base hit. Pacioli will stop at second. First and second, 2 on and 2 out. Now bring in Alfredo Rodriguez. Skeeters still have 3 cracks at it, but they don't want to fall any further behind than 2-0. Alfredo Rodriguez is 1 for 3 with an RBI. He has flied out, struck out, and singled. Came in batting .301 with 4 home runs and 47 RBIs. Now the Patriots out hitting the Skeeters again, 8-7 and leading 2-0. Machi will be pitch number 10. So far 7 of 9 for strikes. First pitch here is grounded towards third. Silverio has to avoid the base, but he tags it. For the third out, 5 unassisted. 7th inning stretch time. Get your peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I do care if you never come back. Skeeters trailing 2-0.
Hey, Skeeters fans. If you're a senior, 55 or over, we have a great deal for you. Join our Silver Skeeters Club presented by Advanced Hearing Center. Silver Skeeters Club members receive admission to 9 Skeeters home games, free drink coupons on game days, exclusive VIP events, and much more. If you're a Skeeters fan aged 55 or over, don't miss out on this great opportunity. For more information, go online to sugarlandskeeters.com.
Skeeters fans, end your weekend with Skeeters baseball at Consolation Field for Sunday Fun Day. We have something for everyone. Play catch in the outfield, and your favorite Skeeters players will be signing autographs before the game. Also, after the game, all kids will be able to run the bases. Consolation Field has everything you need for a fun, family-friendly, affordable day at the ballpark. For more information, contact us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere, bam, and he just kept going. Thankfully, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance was there with the right auto coverage for how and where I drive. So I was on my way in no time to witness the hit and run that really mattered.
Now that's a moment worth covering. 877 Farm Bureau.
Well, I hope you're all stretched out. Skeeters trailing 2-0. Bottom of the order here in the bottom of the seventh. First pitch by Vince Molesky, the right-hander. Swung and a miss by Dykstra. Luke Dykstra has fouled out and walked. He's 0 for 1. It'll be Dykstra, Dennis Phipps, and Javier Betancourt. Dykstra came in an even 500 in the first 2 games. No home runs and an RBI. Takes us one outside, 1-1. Although leaving Molesky in a lot longer this time. Now at 76 pitches. Took him out at 69 through 7 last time. This will most likely be his last inning. One swung and miss. Wow. Good off-speed pitch there by Molesky. And Dykstra way out in front, 1-2. Well, you never know. Maybe they'll leave in Molesky, but I'm doubting it. What do you think?
I think they might have learned their lesson after last time. They're going to leave him in.
The 1-2 low and away as Blank shifts to his knees and to his right. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What do you think?
Well, 79 pitches. Figure he's around 90 by the time he's done with this inning. I'm going to say no. He has never thrown more than 96.
We'll continue to monitor that Somerset pin.
They set up outside the 2-2. Jam shot off the fizz foul back into our right here behind home plate. Count remains 2-2.
Do you have a nickname for the Somerset pin?
Yeah, I've been searching for one.
Pat pin. Pat's pin. Not terrible.
Got to be something Patriot related, and I can't come up with anything. I got nothing.
Let me think. Patriot related.
Yeah, you got the barn for the Barnstormers. You got the fishbowl for the Bluefish when they were in this league. The Crab Shack for the Blue Crabs. The 2-2. This one is blooped behind second, but the second baseman, Mike Francoso, is there, and he'll bring down the pop out for out number 1. What was the kind of red, white, and blue version of Iron Man when he creates the other Iron Man suit and his buddy, the General, takes it? Iron Patriot. That was it.
Ah, yeah.
But that might not work. 1 out, none on here for Phipps, who has flattered to center and lined out to left. He's 0 for 2. I like Skeeters aren't getting hits. They've got 7 hits and no runs. Patriots 2 runs on 8 hits. First pitch misses here. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Molesky from this stretch. They set up away, and the 1-0 from the righty. That's what is fouled off to the right side, 1-1.
Well, if Molesky does not allow a run here and it is his last inning, he's going to lead the league in ERA, Ira. He'll have a qualifying ERA.
Won't be for very long. Dallas Beeler closing in on some innings to qualify for that league lead. The 1-1. Check swing, but a strike on the outside corner. Phipps kicks his head back. Couldn't believe it. 1-2. That's a big swing. Instead of 2-1, he's down 1-2. Betancourt on deck. See if they go back outside here. Blank sets up outside. This one low and away in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, it's really interesting because Molesky was a starter all 3 seasons in Gateway, and he didn't start first couple of weeks of the season with Somerset, and they moved him to the starting rotation. He's been brilliant.
Made his first start on June 3rd. Really by necessity. The 2-2. This one a little slow roller. Even Phipps might be able to bring this one out. The throw to first will never get Phipps, and it gets past the first baseman, Oberste. Hustling back to first is Phipps, just in case and they call him safe. Wow, double tag there. That was Almost like comedy right there. He ran past first. I didn't think he made that turn towards second, but he thought he did, so he ran back, touched first, but he overran it coming back towards home plate, and then the pitcher had to put another tag on him. Great play by Molesky. He slid left side of the mound halfway between third and the mound and threw it to first, but a little bit late. They're going to call that a single. One on and one out here for Betancourt. Now 86 pitches for Molesky. So his night is quickly coming towards a close. Both teams now with 8 hits. Skeeters are trailing 2-0 though. And these are the type of games we thought we would see here through the first 5. We had a couple of close ones. This one is hit in the air to left. It's going to die quickly in the glove of left fielder Ramon Flores, and there's 2 down. So 2 outs, 1 on, back to the top of the order with Barrett Barnes, who has struck out. Hit one back to the pitcher and hit into a double play. Skeeters trailing 2-0. Barnes, 268, 12 home runs, 45 RBIs. As Molesky closes in on 90 pitches. Still no action in the Patriots' pen. This one is low and away. The pen mightier than the sword.
I see what you did there.
1 ball and no strikes to count here on Barnes. Skeeters trailing 2-0. Molesky's 1-0, and this one is swung and missed. That a ball low and away. Looked like a pretty good slider there. 1-1. This next pitch will be pitch number 90 from the righty.
Could be Barnes' last chance to extend his hitting streak.
That's true. The 1-1. A little bit high and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Currently a 12-game hitting streak for Barnes. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Phipps at first. This one swung and missed, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. One swing of the bat here could change this game. 91 pitches for Molesky. The 2-2. There goes Phipps, and this one is crushed to left field, but hooks foul at the last second. And Juice, the Skeeters' third base coach, pointing that it's fair. The third baseman, Coronado, pointing it's foul. It's like a fumble.
Yeah.
Everybody saying it's going what direction.
I thought that was fair, Ira.
Initially, I thought it might be, but I do think it was foul. I think that was the right call. Pete Incaviglia is going to make a small argument, but not a big one. Already turning around, going back to the dugout.
I mean, normally when it's that close, I'll give the benefit of the doubt to the hitter, but saying that one hook foul.
Almost tied this game up. Now Molesky probably definitely going to come out after this inning if he can complete it. Another 2-2 pitch coming to Barnes. Molesky deals, and this one is right down the middle for strike 3. Barnes knew it immediately, and that will do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We are through 7 innings of play. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here to Somerset.
Want to watch a Skeeters game in style? We have just what you need. Our game day suites are ideal for entertaining clients, rewarding employees, networking, and even celebrating personal milestones. Let us make it easy for you. Suite rentals come with food and soft drinks, parking privileges, and even access to our Insperity Club. Drinking packages are also available. To plan your event, call us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
Hey, Skeeters fans, if you're a senior, 55 or over, we have a great deal for you. Join
Well,
our Silver Skeeters Club presented by Advanced Hearing Center. Silver Skeeters Club members receive admission to 9 Skeeters home games, free drink coupons on game days, exclusive VIP events, and much more. If you're a Skeeters fan aged 55 or over, don't miss out on this great opportunity. For more information, go online to sugarlandskeeters.com.
First base side tonight. What about Section 7? You guys want some money?
Hey fans, come bring the family for one of the most exciting nights of the week here at Constellation Field. Firework Fridays,
this
where
game.
we celebrate our Skeeters like it's the 4th of July.
Down this way, let's see where we're headed.
With music and a fantastic fireworks show after each and every Friday home game that's included with your ticket purchase. We'll be doing this every Friday through the entire Skeeter season, so start off your weekend with a bang. For more information, contact us at 281-240-HITS or visit us on the web at sugarlandskeeters.com.
Just kidding. Have that ticket receipt. 2. And we do. That means we're going to have a winner tonight. That is $200 for you, my friend. Back up to you, Shane.
On to pitch the 8th for Sugarland is Craig Sidden, the 6'5", 190-pound lefty. The Oregon State Beaver is 2-0, a .385 ERA in 38 games. He has 35 strikeouts in 51 1/3.
Sitton will face the mid of the order here. Justin Trapp, then 2 lefties, Andy Chavez and Ramon Flores, 4, 5, and 6. Trapp has walked, singled, and hit into a fielder's choice. Officially 1 for 2. That's why Sitton is in here for the next 2 batters, the lefties Chavez and Flores. This one hit out to center field. Pouring so smooth out there. Didn't even need to get a good jump. He knew exactly where that ball was going to land and glided over there for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Now 2 lefties for Sitton. So he gets the righty on 1 pitch, and now 2 lefties in a row. The DH, the ageless Andy Chavez, who's 0 for 3. He is flat out to left, grounded back to Connor Wade when he was in the game, flat out to center. Wade pitched a heck of a game, and right now he's on the losing end of it. A lefty-lefty matchup here for Sitton. First pitch to Chavez. This one a fastball strike on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike the count on the 40-year-old left-handed hitting DH. I think there's misconception in this league. You see a guy like Ford or Chavez, and you think, well, this is. And the guys in this league are guys who are, former big leaguers that are just kind of finishing out their career. Not true. I mean, look how many big leaguers the Skeeters have that get back. The Skeeters have 13 guys still in their prime. And guys like Chavez and Ford, maybe even a guy who's a bit younger, 34-year-old Felipe Polina, they kind of know where they're at. They just still enjoy playing. They're not looking to get back. 1-2 the count.
And you have guys like Yaston Akubo, who said to me the other day that he's 37 years old. He's never pitched in the big leagues, but that's his goal. That's what he wants to do.
Surprised he didn't pursue this. Early.
He's putting up some really good numbers in Japan. It's the ace for.
I guess it's hard to give up those big bucks in Japan. I mean, he was a guy making $1 million at one point. Ground ball to second. Robertson has it. The throw to first. In time, 4th in the putout. To come over here, play independent ball in your prime.
Yeah.
May or may not get to affiliate of the big leagues, but I think it's going to be a harder route for him now with 38. Just turned 38 a few weeks back. Well, 2 outs, none off for the second straight lefty. Ramon Flores, who is grounded out into a fielder's choice and lined out to center. Skeeters are trailing 2-0 here in the top half of the 8th. They will have 2 more shots at it. First pitch here is low and away, scooped down to the dirt by Cordero. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Flores 246, 3 home runs and 12 ribbies. So far it's been light work for Sitton. He's throwing just 6 pitches. This one is a little bit high, perhaps. 2 balls and no strikes to count here. Ball teams with 8 hits apiece and no errors, but the Skeeters trailing 2-0 here to the Patriots. The 2-0. This one a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Sitting number 15. Former Oregon State product. The 2-1 by the Skeeters southpaw. This one a chopper. Past the right side of the mound, right to second baseman Robertson, who juggles it, stays with it, throws it to first. And a 1-2-3 inning here for Craig. Bottom of the 8th when we return. Skeeters trailing 2-0.
Spring Free Trampoline. The perfect way to go outside and be active. Your family will enjoy the thrill of a trampoline that keeps them safe and engaged all year long, right in your backyard. Visit us in Katy or online at www.springfreetrampoline.com. Smart in safety, smart in quality, smart in innovation. Spring Free Trampoline.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's probably the hardest question we all answer every day. May I suggest La Cocina Mexican Restaurant? Dine in or take away. They have the best Mexican food in the area, and it's all handmade from scratch. Try their famous street tacos. The Fiesta Packs are unbeatable, and delivery is provided. Located at 515 FM 359. Or for even quicker service or reservations, 281-238-0872. That's 281-238-0872.
Do you know Brad?
Wild thing.
Hi, I'm Ira Lehman, voice of the Sugarland Skeeters. Join me every Friday night to hear Skeeters Baseball live on Sweet 96, Sugarland's only radio station. Listen each Friday night when the Skeeters are both at home and on the road on 96.1 FM for the Friday night game of the week. Follow the drive for the 2018 Atlantic League Championship as the Skeeters and Sweet 96 team up for the first time.
Sugarland, it doesn't get any sweeter.
Good walk-up music for Anthony Jansanti, who's leading off here in the bottom of the 8th. That's the good of Jansanti. Anthony Jansanti, Derek Norris, and Juan Silverio, 2, 3, and 4. Jansanti singled, fouled out, and lined out to left. Oh, he's 1 for 3. Skeeters are trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Anthony came in at .295 with 15 home runs and 46 RBIs, and Vince Molesky still on the hill. 93 pitches so far coming into this inning, 61 for strikes. One is fouled back in the left of home. 0-1. You get the feeling he was taken out too early last time, 69 pitches in 7 innings. You get the feeling he's might be taken out too late here tonight.
Yeah, I think that Somerset is afraid of doing what they did last time, taking him out maybe too early. But you said it best. I mean, he's at 93 pitches right now.
95 now, and action just like that starts in the Somerset Patriots bullpen. A lefty warm-up, that is Mike Antonini.
Didn't pitch great last inning. I mean, gave up a near home run to Barrett Barnes. It's a foul ball, but gosh, that thing was hit a mile.
You know, I don't understand Antonini. Now, you've got a righty on the mound. There's nothing but righties coming up. Jansanti's a righty. Norris is a righty. Silverio. Then you got the switch hitting Cordero. Might as well be a righty. Ground ball to short. Shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez will fire to first in time, and there's one away. So I don't know what the logic is here. It's not like there's a bunch of lefties coming up. In fact, there are no lefties coming up for the rest of the game. I guess as soon as Molesky falters a little, he might be out here. At 96 pitches right now. Starter Connor Wade went exactly 100 as these two duked it out. Well, in steps Norris, who's 1 for 3, singled his last time up. He's also popped out to second and struck out. 1 for 3, fouls this one back into our right, 0-1 the count. Closing in on that century mark. Skeeters are trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. Only have 5 more outs to work with, but a bloop and a blast could tie this in a hurry. Skeeters have the big hitters coming up. Norris here. Cleanup hitter Juan Silverio next. Cordero. The 0-1. It's one low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out and none on here in the bottom of the 8th. Molesky taking a little bit more time between pitches now. This one is low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, that's one of the 3 signs, right, that you talked about last night?
Yes, sir. And this next pitch will be pitch number 100 here from Vince Molesky. The 2-1. Swung and chopped right in front of the plate. Molesky's going to field it. He'll throw it to first sidearm, and there is 2 down. So we might have enough to get through 8. At 100 pitches now.
You don't think there's any way you let them come out for the 9th, right?
I don't. 2 outs, none on here for Juan Silverio, the cleanup hitter. Having a good night. He is 2 for 3. He has doubled, struck out, and singled.
Let's take a look around the Atlantic League. Some finals from earlier this evening. Southern Maryland beating Long Island 9-1.
That means if Somerset holds on here, they'll cut the Ducks' lead to 1.5 games.
New Britain final 4-3. Bees get a big win over the Revs, and then Lancaster winning 6-2 over the Road Warriors.
So they don't gain any ground on the Barnstormers. This one chopped foul, third base side 0-1.
So York, you're not feeling very good about their chances, are you?
I got to tell you, York does not feel good about York. I've talked to them there. They not feeling they're having a great season. I'd be very surprised. I mean, they are 48-48 overall. They are 16.5 games back of the Skeeters for the overall record, which also means they're 3.5 games out of the potentially 4th spot. Bullet right back to Molesky. He tucks his head back, fields it to his left, and that will do it. So 8 shutout innings for Molesky, and after 8 innings of play, it is still 2-0 Patriots.
Available female is seeking a long-term relationship with someone I can depend on. For someone that I can trust and feel safe with. For someone that isn't just after me for my money. Someone who is ASC certified and can handle all my automotive needs.
Christian Brothers Automotive is the perfect match for you. Located in New Territory right behind the Randalls. Christian Brothers is locally owned and operated by Kelly Adams. You can trust Kelly to take the fear out of auto care. Her number is 281-242-2886 to start your new relationship today.
Hi, I'm Ira Levin, voice of the Sugarland Skeeters. Join me every Friday night to hear Skeeters baseball live on Sweet 96, Sugarland's only radio station. Listen each Friday night when the Skeeters are both at home and on the road on 96.1 FM for the Friday night game of the week. Follow the drive for the 2018 Atlantic League Championship as the Skeeters and Sweet 96 team up for the first time.
Sugarland, it doesn't get any sweeter!
Has your home or commercial insurance claim been denied or underpaid? At Morgan Elite Specialist Services, we know that the insurance claim process can be stressful. Our public adjusters have the experience to make this process as smooth, easy, and comfortable as possible, so you can get on with enjoying the things you're protecting. Learn more by visiting us online at messtx.com. That's MESSTX.com. Or call us today at 855-445-3404. We truly look forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Kim Holstead with Coldwell Banker United Realtors in Sugarland. Go Skeeters!
The Punisher. Mark Haynes on the mound now for the Skeeters. He's 6'2", 200 pounds, out of Sugar Land, Texas. Went to Rice this season for Sugar Land. He's 1-0, no 84 ERA. He has 14 strikeouts and 10 2/3.
Bottom in the order here in the top of the ninth. Patriots leading 2-0. It'll be Nate Coronado, Matt Oberste, and Mike Blank against the Punisher. Got to get deep on that.
The Punisher.
There you go. Like
I was pretty deep the first time.
You're a more scary movie type guy coming out of the
Well,
closet.
I'd be scared if I was a batter facing Mark Haynes.
Yeah, Punisher can bring it for sure. This one swung on, popped up. This will stay in play. Cordero sheds the mask between first and home in foul territory. Brings it down for out number 1. We're quick out here. 1 out, none on for Matt Oberste. The first baseman's 1 for 3. He has singled, struck out, and lined out to right. 2 runs on 8 hits for Somerset. No runs on 8 hits for the Skeeters. Neither team has made an error here tonight. In steps the former Oklahoma Sooner. Did you ever see The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, the remake?
I have never seen that. Can you believe it?
Both of them were very good, the original and the Adam Sandler remake. Anyway, in the remake, Burt Reynolds' character supposedly went to the University of Oklahoma and won the Heisman, but not true. The character was not a real guy, nor did he win the Heisman, being a fictional character. Maybe it was a fictional Heisman. The 0-1. This one, big bender there by Haynes, catches the outside corner, 0-2.
Have you heard about the Heisman Trophy?
Oh, boy. No. Is this for a pie eating contest?
No. The Heisman Trophy goes to...
Mathematicians. 3.14?
No.
Strike 2. The 0-2 here from Haynes. This one swung on, popped up again. Shallow right center field coming in is Dykstra, and it will be the second baseman, Daniel Robertson, who fields it behind him and to his left for out number 2. What is the Heisman?
So I'm going to read it to you. Okay. An award for offensive linemen who do unlineman-like things.
What does that even mean?
Specifically, it's an award for an offensive or defensive lineman who can catch, throw, or run with the ball.
Wow, so a guy who's like a big guy, but he's kind of athletic.
Yes. So they basically give the trophy each year to the offensive lineman that makes like the best offensive play. So like if an offensive lineman like catches a touchdown or something like that, he'll win the Heisman Trophy.
But is this like a fictional, not a fictional award, but kind of a meritorial award, not really an official NFL award?
SBNation.com does it, which was a sports website, and so they invite the 3 most athletic offensive linemen each year to this, and they make a pretty big deal out of it.
Tackle eligible linemen, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
But it can't be just based on one play. It's the whole season, though, right?
Yeah, based on the whole season. But I mean, you don't see offensive linemen catch a lot of touchdowns, so a lot of times it does come down to 1 or 2 plays that they make.
Heisman, eh?
But it comes like the day after the Heisman Trophy ceremony, which is of course all offensive players, so they like to give some love to the offensive linemen.
That's really very tough. You see tackles drafted in the first round. The fans are always disappointed because there's no numbers. You just have to know that, hey, this guy's going to make a good NFL lineman. I mean, you have the pancake blocks, but, I mean, that's as much of a stat as you can get on a guy. 3 balls and no strike here to Blank. Blank has been blanked. He's 0 for 3. Flied out twice and struck out. The 3-0, a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Haynes, 9 pitches, 5 for strikes, 4 for balls. Skeeters trailing here in the top of the ninth, 2-0. The 3-1 here by the Skeeters right-hander. This one in the dirt, ball 4. Only the second walk of the night for Skeeters pitching. That's the first since the first inning. Well, in the bottom of the ninth for the Skeeters, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. I'll be trailing by at least 2. Cordero, Daniel Robertson, and Luke Dykstra. Go back to the top of the order now. Justin Pacioli having a great night. He is 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double and a run scored. Also grounded out the third. And coincidentally, he is wearing number 3. Pat Gilly, 263, no home runs, 20 RBIs. But we need our own award here for the guys with the most RBIs and no home runs. So Pat Gilly and Ron Doan would certainly be candidates.
Yeah, those two would be going at it. And then there's a couple of guys on this Somerset team that have really good RBI numbers, but not many home runs.
Everybody's got at least one other than Pacioli, who hits this one sharply to third. Backhand to stand by Betancourt to throw to second. What a play by the Skeeters shortstop. A bullet. But he fields it and turns it into a 6-4 out. This is last chance for the Skeeters. When we come back, we'll see if the Skeeters can come back in the bottom of the ninth. They're down 2-0.
Every Saturday home game at Constellation Field will feature a giveaway or a post-game concert for fans in attendance. Giveaway nights include such items as hats, Swats and Star Wars bobbleheads, a Tracy McGrady bobblehead, and much, much more. While the post-game concerts feature artist 80s sensation The Spasmatics, country bands with Roger Krieger and Jack Ingram, and even a Jimmy Buffett cover band. For a full lineup, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's probably the hardest question we all answer every day. May I suggest La Cocina Mexican Restaurant? Dine in or take away. They have the best Mexican food in the area, and it's all handmade from scratch. Try their famous street tacos. The Fiesta Packs are unbeatable, and delivery is provided. Located at 515 FM 359, or for even quicker service or reservations, 281-238-0872. That's 281-238-0872.
Spring Free Trampoline. The perfect way to go outside and be active. Your family will enjoy the thrill of a trampoline that keeps them safe and engaged all year long, right in your backyard. Visit us in Katy or online at www.springfreetrampoline.com. Smart in safety, smart in quality, smart in innovation. Spring Free Trampoline.
Ryan Kelly, Somerset closer on the mound now for the Pats. This season, the 6'2", 180-pound righty from South Carolina is 2-2, a 3.34 ERA. 35 games, he has 16 saves, 41 strikeouts, and 32 and a third.
Kelly has 6 straight scoreless appearances. He has a save in this series already, and 13 of his last 14 also have been scoreless. Albert Cordero, Daniel Robertson, and Luke Dykstra. Skeeters trailing 2-0. This is their last chance here in the bottom of the ninth. Cordero is 1 for 3. He is grounded out, singled, and struck out. The switcher to batting here from the left side against the right-hander. What a job by Vince Molesky. 102 pitches, 68 for strikes, 8 shutout innings, allows 8 hits, no runs earned or otherwise, a walk, and 5 Ks. First pitch by Kelly, a strike. Cordero rarely full spun out of the way of that one, but that one was on the outside corner. Cordero, 293 coming in. 10 home runs, 52 RBIs. A switch hitter with an open stance and a crouch from the left side of the box. This one swung and fouled at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. In the finale, still TBA for Somerset. Skeeters, however, will throw James Russell, their southpaw, 6-3 with a 2.47 ERA. Kelly, a long look in here. See what they set up. They will set up inside and the 1-1. Swung and missed on a ball low and in, and there's strike 3, and the Skeeters are down 2-0 down to their final 2 outs here. So 1 out, none on for Luke Dykstra. Dykstra has lined out to left, had a bunt single, and popped out to second. The Skeeters just need a runner aboard to bring the tying run to the plate. Well, in steps Dykstra. Dykstra came in hitting an even .500, going 3 for 6 over his first 2 games. No runs and one RBI. Fastball low and away, 1-0. He has fouled out, walked, and popped out. So 0-2. Skeeters trailing 2-0. If Somerset does hold on, this game will be 4-2 in favor of the Skeeters, with Game 7 tomorrow. The 1-0. Fastball late strike call by Ken Leventhal. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, none on. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 9th. Kelly so far, 5 pitches, 4 for strikes. Well, he set up inside and the 1-1. Swung and missed, 1-2. Pretty good fastball there by the right-hander. Dykstra wears number 10. Wears batting gloves on both hands, as most players do these days. But every now and then there's an old school guy that either wears none or wears 1, which was really the trend in the beginning of batting gloves, just wearing the 1. Supposedly, Ken Hawk Harrelson, the broadcaster now for the White Sox, kind of brought that into baseball. He was playing golf, which he wasn't supposed to be doing. Got a blister on his finger. Then he had to play in a big league game for the White Sox that day and wore the glove because of the blisters and wore it on one hand. And that's kind of how it started. If you were right-handed, you wear it on the left glove. And if you were left-handed, you wear it on the right hand. And now everybody wears just pretty much 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count here on Robertson. 1 out, none on. Again, the Skeeters trailing 2-0 here to the Patriots in the bottom of the 9th. Kelly's ready. They will set up outside and the 1-2. This one, that's what I'm going to wait for. Nope, not a late call. Just outside, 2-2. 6 of 8 pitches by Kelly for strikes. Two 8-0 for the Patriots, 0-8-0 for the Skeeters. Skeeters got their 12th shutout in this series, and Somerset looking for a shutout here as well. If the Skeeters do get shut out, they'll still be 12-5 in shutouts. Three and 2 now here on on Robertson with Dykstra on deck. Blank tapes the inside corner of the plate, but he sits outside, and this one a little high and outside. Ball 4. Now a bloop and a blast, or just a blast, ties it here with 1 on and 1 out. Now the tying run at the plate in Luke Dykstra. Dykstra, not a big power guy, only has a few home runs over his career. You never know. Dykstra has fouled out, walked, and popped out 0 for 2. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 9th. Pass the baton to Dennis Phipps. As long as you don't hit into a double play, you give yourself a shot with the power of Phipps. Well, let's see what Dykstra can do here. Just stay out of the DP. They set up outside on the first pitch by Kelly, And this one swung and a missed. Looked like a slider there. Came out like a fastball, so good deception there on the first pitch. Dykstra down, no balls and 1 strike to count. Kelly from the stretch will fire the 0-1, and there goes the runner Robertson, and he gets in there. First stolen base for Robertson as a member of the Skeeters. Surprised he's gone in there. If he gets caught, it's 2 outs, and the tying run no longer at the plate. He is not the tying run. Even if he scores, Skeeter's still down by 1, so kind of a risky play there. That is the first stolen base of the night for the Skeeters, who now have it 105 as a team. Pitch was a ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the ninth. Very hot and humid night here in Constellation Field. So now the double play. I said some crazy line out, tag out. Should give Phipps at least the opportunity to bat, be the tying run at the plate, maybe the winning run. Little squibber right side of the mound. The second baseman, Francoso, will throw out Dykstra. 4-3 on the putout. Moving into third is Robertson. And here comes Dennis Phipps. Phipps with plenty of power. 266, 7 home runs, 32 RBIs. And looks like Alvaro Rondon on deck will pinch hit for Betancourt if he gets a chance here. 1 on, 2 outs. Skeeters trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the ninth. Now, if there's one guy at this bottom of the order you wanted to see hit, it's Phipps. Always gives you a chance. Righty-righty matchup here for Kelly. First pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to count here on Dennis. Phipps, 266, 7 home runs, 32 RBIs. Number 8 would tie it up. Kelly in no rush to throw a pitch here this evening. Usually closers you can count on working at a pretty good pace. 14 pitches now for Kelly. The 1-0 here from the righty. This one swung and fouled deep down the right side. That'll make the stands. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Phipps. 1 on, 2 outs. Skeeters trailing 2-0. And it takes Kelly a year and a day just to get back to the top of the mounds. The 1-1 coming here from the righty. They set up inside, and this one is a strike on the inside corner. Phipps didn't think so, and now the Skeeters down to their final strike here. Kelly, it's almost like he can't find the rubber. Looks at it like it's buried in dirt, and he steps on, puts his arm high in the air, then gathers momentum from lower to upper. This one low and away, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Skeeters down 2-0 here in the bottom of the ninth. A runner at third in Daniel Robertson. He is worse than a guy stepping out of the box on every pitch, because that's the equivalent of what he's doing here on the mound. You study long, Ryan Kelly. The 2-2. Swung and poked foul down the right side. Phipps a protective swing there. Too close to take on the outside corner. Now Kelly wants another baseball. Come on, man. 18 pitches for Kelly. I always say you get those closers to that 25 pitch mark. You have them right where you want them. I'll do the 2-2 again here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Skeeters trailing 2-0 down to their final strike. And now Kelly's going to walk behind the mound. This is ridiculous. So it's be 12 seconds between pitches. Of course, that's with nobody on, but we're going to invoke the Kelly rule here. Let's see if Blank sets up outside here again in Phipps. I'm thinking he would. Now he's going to come inside, and the 2-2 high 3-2. If he can draw the walk, I don't think he would allow Phipps to steal, but the tying run would be on first. And then the winning run at the plate, although Alvaro Rondon still no home runs this season, so hoping for a walk-off homer for Rondon would be asking a lot, especially the wind blowing in here in right field and him being a left-handed hitter. But after him, it's Barrett Barnes. Payoff pitch is swung in, fouled into the net. Had to protect there, get on the outside corner. And now 20 pitches for Kelly, 12 for strikes, 8 for balls. Phipps isn't going to go down easy, that's for sure. Kelly has to go to one side of the mound, to the back side of the mound before every pitch. And kind of kick the dirt behind him like a charging bull. Puts his fist in the air. Goes down low, comes up, gets set, taps his front foot twice. Now comes home. The 3-2, again, poked foul. Great at bat here by Phipps. Been down to the final strike here several times and staying alive. Pitch number 9 coming here to Dennis. Kelly certainly has no dinner plans after the game. Pitch number 9 coming here from Kelly. He'll fire it home, and this is low and away. Ball 4, and the tying run on at first in Phipps. Great at bat by Dennis, keeping this one alive, and the winning run at the plate, and Alvaro Rondon. Wouldn't this be an unbelievable time for his first home run of the year? It would be a walk-off, but little Alvaro's going to have to hit it a ton into this win. Even a strong guy like Phipps would have a problem if he was a left-handed hitter. Here comes pitching coach John Hutton. And if I'm Big John, and he is big, 6'8", former closer here for the team himself. He is the Atlantic League single-season save record with 49 and also the all-time Atlantic League save leader. All you need to do is say one word. Throw the ball. Actually, that's 3 words. So in comes Rondon, pinch hitting for Betancourt, who was 0 for 3. Let's see if Rondon could at least get one in, maybe with a single, and then Barnes with some great power at the top spot. He's got 12 dingers. Now Rondon will step in. Rondon at 293, no home runs, 36 RBI. He's looking for RBI number 37 here. First pitch to Alvaro. Swung and missed. 0-1 the count. Kelly's getting into that danger zone. Getting very close to 25 pitches here. Really, that 25 to 30 pitch mark for a closer becomes a lot more work. "23 pitches for Ryan Kelly. The 0-1. This one is swung and missed. No balls and 2 strikes, and again, the Skeeters down to their final strike. They've been down to their final strike 6 times now. Let's see if Rondon can spoil a few pitches and stay alive here. This pitch here will be pitch number 25. Let's see if it is danger time for Kelly. The 0-2. This one is low and in, shuffles the feet of Rondon, and he skips across the front of home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now he's in the red, as they say. Kelly looking for save number 17, Rondon trying to spoil it. Big hitters coming up here, Barnes and Jansanti, if Rondon can pass the baton. The 1-2, there goes Phipps, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's the game as the Skeeters rally here in the 9th, but come up short. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Patriots, no runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Skeeters. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, give you the final totals. We'll preview tomorrow's Game 7 finale, and Will Scott will have our player of the game. All that and more when we return on the Skeeters post-game show in a moment.
Available female is seeking a long-term relationship with someone I can depend on. For someone that I can trust and feel safe with. For someone that isn't just after me for my money. Someone who is ASC certified and can handle all my automotive needs.
Christian Brothers Automotive is the perfect match for you. Located in new territory right behind the Randalls, Christian Brothers is locally owned and operated by Kelly Adams. You can trust Kelly to take the fear out of auto care. Her number is 281-242-2886 to start your new relationship today.
So there I was, just minding my own business when a hit and run. This guy came out of nowhere, bam, and he just kept going. Thankfully, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance was there with the right auto coverage for how and where I drive. So I was on my way in no time to witness the hit and run that really matter.
Now that's a moment worth covering. 877 Farm Bureau.
Every Saturday home game at Constellation Field will feature a giveaway or a post-game concert for fans in attendance. Giveaway nights include such items as hats, Swats and Star Wars bobbleheads, a Tracy McGrady bobblehead, and much, much more. While the post-game concerts feature artist 80s sensation The Spasmatics, country bands with Roger Krieger and Jack Ingram, and even a Jimmy Buffett cover band. For a full lineup, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
We sail into the post-game show. A disappointed Ira Liebman as the Skeeters lose a close one, 2-0. Skeeters were shown up for the 5th time this season. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Patriots. And no runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Skeeters. Winning pitcher is Vince Molesky. Improves to 4-1. And the save goes to closer Ryan Kelly. Connor Wade takes a tough loss. He drops to 6-4. Really pitched a terrific game, but on the short end of the stick with Skeeters getting shut out. Time of the game, 2 hours and 49 minutes in front of 2,516 fans here at Constellation Field. Not a lot of highlights. Let's tell you how this one happened. Wade and Molesky in Game 1 of this series battled it out 6 shutout innings, but it was Molesky's team who blinked first last time. This time it was the Skeeters. In the 5th, after 4 scoreless from both sides, with 2 outs, it all started. Leadoff hitter Justin Pacioli doubled with 2 down. Then Mike Francosa singled, drove in Pacioli, and it was 1-0 Somerset. Alfredo Rodriguez then followed with a single of his own, and it was 2-0. And that would be the only scoring in the game. Skeeters would have an opportunity in the 5th inning, but would not score with the bases loaded as a double play turned by third baseman Nate Coronado. He stepped on third and threw it across the diamond to first baseman Matt Oberste, and that was really the big chance for the Skeeters and really the turning point in this game. But it was all Vince Molesky as he threw 8 shutout innings today. And then Ryan Kelly, a little rocky, but he finishes it out as the Skeeters are shut out 2-0. Well, speaking of Molesky, he is standing by with our own Will Scott. Will.
This is Will Scott standing by with our player of the game, Vince Molesky, who went 8 scoreless innings with 5 strikeouts. Vince, you're 6 starts under your belt now with Somerset, and you have a 0.64 ERA. You now lead the league in ERA, by the way. Have only allowed 3 runs in 40 innings. What has been, really working for you, and how you've been able to have been so dominant after starting the season in the bullpen?
Honestly, just throwing strikes and keeping the batters, off the plate, mixing up my pitches, keeping them off balance has been key for me. Honestly, I'm not going to overpower anybody, but if I keep the hitters off balance, then that's going to factor into all that.
Skeeters have the best hitting team in the league. How have you been able to shut them down in the 2 games that you've faced them in this series?
On Scott is throwing strikes. Keeping, like I said, keeping them off balance. Letting the defense play behind me, pitch a contact, keep that pitch count down so I can get longer in the game. And so far, it's been working.
In your first start, you went 7 innings, but were pulled only after 69 pitches. A little bit surprising. After 7 this time around, you were 93 pitches. Brett Jody allowed you to pitch the 8th. What was the difference this time around?
We've been here for a while. The other night was a travel day. I mean, we had a long flight and just getting here, and we have a long week here. So I think he just wanted me, get as far into the game as possible. And I was coming in a day short as well since we lost Kubiak. So now we have some rest and that's pretty much about it, man.
It's Atlantic League ERA leader Vince Molesky, our player of the game. Back to you, Ira.
Thanks a lot, Will. So with the win, the Patriots are now at 21-15. They gained ground on Long Island, who lost today, so they go from 2.5 games back to 1.5 games back. Already in the playoffs, the Liberty Division first half champs overall now. Third overall best record. They are 56-43. The Skeeters with the loss dropped to 24-11 here in the second half, but still a 4.5 game lead over the Barnstormers. And Sugar Land overall the best record in the Atlantic League, dropped to 65-32. Rejoining me here in the booth is Aaron Will Scott, and it was all really Molesky tonight. Connor Wade pitched great on the losing end of it, only allowed 2 runs through 7 innings, but you win one, you lose one. Both of these guys got a no decision last time, but this time it's Molesky.
Yeah, another pitching duel, no surprise. I think what the surprise was, though, that the Skeeters got shut out, and that's something that's very rare. This team has the best hitting team in the league, as I was telling Molesky in the post-game interview, but you got to give him credit. I mean, he has been the best pitcher in the Atlantic League these past 2 months. He now leads the league in ERA, and he just continues to dominate. And if he continues to pitch like this, Ira, he could, I know he has no experience in affiliated ball, but he could be a candidate to be picked up.
It'd be interesting when they get all 3 of their pitchers back. Is he out of the starting rotation in the playoffs? They've got 3 guys ahead of him.
Yeah, but, he has an 0.64 ERA in 6 starts. I just don't see how they can take him out of the rotation at this point. And, with those 3 guys returning from the DL, there's no guarantee that they're going to be what they were before they hit the DL. So Brett Jody has to take that into consideration.
Jody still has to pick a pitcher for tomorrow, a pitcher yet to be determined for the Patriots in the final game, Game 7.
They should send out Molesky again.
Might as well. 15 shutout innings in this series so far in Game 1 and tonight. James Russell, the lefty, 6-3 with an impressive 2.47 ERA. And final thoughts on this one, Will?
Well, if you have to take a positive away for Sugar Land, it's probably Juan Silverio. He went 2 for 4 tonight after his player of the game performance last night. He's now hitting 500 in this series. It's just really unbelievable the way he's hitting the ball out of the cleanup spot.
That's going to do it for us here. Again, the Skeeters lose by a score as they're shut out 2-0. Tomorrow in the finale, Game 7, a 7:05 first pitch. Will and I will be on the air for the pregame show at 6:45. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow night.